Big ups, guys. Good morning. Hopefully I find you well today. If not, hopefully it gets better for you. Let's get into it. So, before we get into anything else, let's take a look at these Dale videos.
Thought it was okay to pull up on me with this, but he clearly got a lot of faith in your boy. Long story short, he went to the last barber and
Hold up. Let me get this fixed here. Switch it over. Big ups. Good morning. Alright. Let's start this shit over here.
okay to pull up on me with this, but he clearly got a lot of faith in your boy. Long story short, he went to the last barber and told him what he wanted, but it didn't seem like the barber gave him. During the consultation, he told me his end.
Nigga basically just cutting carpet.
I'm not sure why.
Hold up.
I wish my hair was that thick.
I'm not sure why he
My
thought
hair
it was.
is actually that thick.
Perfect.
As an Italian man, my hair is that thick.
But like a ghetto crunchy version of wool. So let's just call
my
it
hair is
hood
not
carpet.
wool thick, but it is. It's thick hair.
Okay to
I
pull
have
up on me with this,
very
but he
good
clearly
hair.
got a lot of faith in your boy. Long story short, he went to the last barber and told him what he wanted, but it didn't
Nigga
seem
definitely
like
a
the barber
back shot
gave him.
baby
During
for
the
sure.
consultation, he told me his
Yo.
end goal was to be able to style his hair. Luckily, he came to a barber that's gonna keep it a beam with all his clients. I suggested the top hat to go and just cut it down to match the sides. Cause one thing I'm not gonna recommend is no sky top, dread, twist, or braid. And luckily, he hasn't had a haircut in 4 months, so he had a pretty good length on the side. And trust me, I know y'all probably as worried about the lineup as I am.
Nope, I'm not. I'm big, strong German Italian.
But let's not forget, he definitely
With
came
a
to see the best in the
splash
city.
of-
Once I was able
of,
to pinpoint the sidebar,
of
everything else
American
just fell in place.
Mexican.
I decided to go high taper on this because his C curve just sat so high on the side of his head, it would have looked really crazy if I was to line it up. And for my high tapers, I like to keep them right in the temple area and nothing higher. And if you made it this far into the video, don't forget to hit the link in my bio to get your own gold metal barber styling cone. As the taper is coming together, he looks like like a whole different person already. And it might not say it on his face, but I know he's loving this new transformation. Cause that simple feeling of finding a barber that actually gives a fuck about his craft and how it makes his clients feel is undefeated. You should just go ahead and book. But now that we got the fade in there, it's time for my favorite part. I go ahead and grab my gold trimmers cause that's probably the sharpest blades y'all gonna see on TikTok. And that lineup that we were worried about earlier was actually easier than counting to one. And to put the final touches on a natural look, y'all know I had to pull out the sharpest razor. And he has a mini fro, so I couldn't forget the overhangs. I just combed the hair down and went back over it with my trimmer, just catching the light hairs that I see.
It genuinely seems like this man cares about making this child, you know, happy with what he's doing, because the kid does genuinely seem to be like nervous that he's gonna mess it up.
Like I said earlier, luckily he didn't have to start from ground zero and start with the waves. So I hit him with some styling products and a twist up comb just to give some life to the fro. But here are the results, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I definitely am satisfied with the outcome of this haircut.
Look at that.
Hopefully he's able to go back to his hometown and find another good barber. Follow for more.
He looked great.
I never, ever risk the chance of a future seed of mine having to deal with that raw carpet for hair.
Yo. But you have that hair.
That shit was painful to watch.
Aren't you proud of any part of yourself? Seriously. You're not happy with any part of yourself. Then it's no wonder you just go out of your way to disparage everybody. Nah, you OD'd him. It's perfect. You slammed him.
Nigga had straight up carpet on this shit.
That's just disrespectful. It's a
the
child,
just
my dude.
Basically just...
It's a child.
Ugh.
It doesn't really matter what your opinion of people are. It's a child, man. You can't just play it up for them. Be like, oh man, you look good. He looked great. Just play it up for him. It doesn't hurt you at all. And it will boost his confidence. But no, you gotta disparage the kid for no goddamn reason. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid.
That might have been a worse texture than Kevin Durant's.
Dude. One of these years I want to go to Comic-Con. But it's so hard to get tickets. Like, extremely hard. Fuck you, Dale. Seriously. Of all the things you could do, you choose to disparage a child. What the fuck did the kid do to you, man? Seriously, what the fuck did the kid do to you? That you have to make fun of his hair. You have to make fun of him as a person. What the actual fuck is wrong with you? It's a child. It's the same for your kid. How can you sit there and say the horrible, horrible things of your child that you do? It makes no sense. I know, but I mean, I've never gone, and I really want to. So it's more of, oh, I want to go because I want to experience it, and less than I want to go because, oh, it's the hip, cool thing to do. I mean, I never got to meet Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. Yeah, there's one more Dale vid. We'll get to it. But, you know, I never got to meet him. So if I could meet Mark Hamill, the voice of Joker, I would be happy. So if I do ever go to Comic-Con, it would be one where he's at. Because I'd want to talk to him about Star Wars, and I'd want to ask him about the Joker. Okay, let's get to that second deal.
All of the above.
Maybe I could rest my head on your arm. I don't care. As long as you're there.
You've made no progress. None.
Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab.
You might even be further from your goal than you were.
This was what it's all about. What if you can't run?
That is a thing, though. Men never talk about, like, stress and mental regression because of the stress. But we all just go along with it. We all pretend like it's okay. You know? Sometimes you do just have to say, fuck it, and accept the things the way they are, and move the fuck on from them.
Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't gonna like that shit. Those normal people.
The thing these guys always end up preaching at the end of the day is self-reliance, consistency, and accountability. That's all. You really don't have to do this, I'm gonna run for 500 miles every day type bullshit. You really don't.
It makes them feel like shit, Leo Judge.
Don't take today off. Not today. Wait till tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that door. Do not listen to that little voice.
So what's your fucking excuse? Is it too cold where you live? Is it too hot where you live? Does it rain too fucking much? Now it's time for some real fucking talk.
Lift the weights, sprint the hill, work on the project, get out of bed.
Is it too cold?
Listen. Whispering.
There was one part that I liked. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Shut that door. Do not listen to that little voice.
So what's your fucking excuse? Is it too cold where you live? Is it too hot where you live?
Where is it?
Does it rain too fucking much? Now it's time for some real fucking talk.
Lift the weights. Sprint.
Damn, I lost it, but David Goggins said some shit that was facts. Hold on, let me see if I can find
This was
it.
what it,
It's not here, he's like running. Right here. You see.
anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't gonna like that shit.
Hear what he said? Now look, I will agree with that. He said anytime you try to move from being normal to being exceptional, people aren't gonna like that shit.
Normal people, it makes them feel like shit.
Because it makes normal people feel like shit. That's facts though. Because I live it every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not normal, but I got bum ass niggas daily that don't like that shit, but don't know nothing about me. They're just broke bum ass niggas trying to live vicariously through me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought that resonated.
Yo, Dale, thanks for that 10K I made the past couple weeks, bro. Thanks for that 10,000, man. Appreciate that shit.
You know, I'm able to do.
I'm gonna make 121 off your ass, bro.
Imagine while I was making critical times and on the verge too.
I'm gonna make $121,000 off your ass, bro.
This nigga's gonna be mad. You feel me? Don't know why, because you don't know me and my life is not yours.
Take care of your daughter, bro.
I'm sure your life ain't mine.
Take care of your daughter, man.
But yeah.
Take care of your fucking daughter, bro.
Like I said, Gil, I'm not out here trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to
shut the fuck up, Cyrex. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to this. I'm not trying to that. Shut the fuck up. So, Bill is a lolcow that one of our other mods, Big Birds, plugged me into a while back. This guy is the most degenerate moron I have ever seen in my life. He's like Cyrax times 10. He yells louder. He says the worst shit. Oh, he's an awful man.
Because y'all had the goddamn tendency to be fucking goddamn, you know, violent as fuck, Y'all have a goddamn crime history. You know, it's like, that's all I'm saying. There ain't no goddamn ad, nigga. That's a fake ad, dude. Fuck you, nigga boy. I don't suck dick. You the one suck.
Fuck you, I don't suck dick.
My dick. If you want to come here and suck my dick, then yeah, go ahead and suck my dick, because I ain't sucking your
Yo, bro, no Diddy. No, no, no.
dick, because I ain't fucking gay, bro. You the one sucking my dick. Nah, you the one sucking my dick, bitch. I won't be sucking your dick, because that's gay as fuck. You be the one gay as fuck. You be the goddamn fat. No, you ain't getting shit. And I'm not into fucking men. I like women, dude. I'm not into trans anymore. I give up on trans. I give up on transgenders. I don't want no part of them anymore. Because I've been set straight. I'm no longer into the fucking goddamn transgender anymore. I don't care about boys anymore. Well, at least I'm not a dumb black monkey-fied ugly nigga. Monkey boy!
Yo.
I'm so proud not to be a monkey-fied black nigga. I'm so glad that fucking goddamn George Floyd. Floyd.
Yep. Oh, dude, you know what's funny? I bought like $50 worth of video game shit today. I just went and I bought all of the movie skins for Mortal Kombat. I bought the rest of the skins for my characters in Street Fighter. And it was like whatever. But I was watching DSP yesterday, and this fucking bitch is like, I'm successful. Can't afford $30. $30, dude. 30. Couldn't afford it.
Got killed by a policeman. You ain't doing
Yo.
shit. You ain't doing goddamn shit. Oh, I'll take everything back if you fucking stop texting me, bro. If you stop texting me, I'll take back what I said about George Floyd. Because I don't take too kindly to that bullshit. Minnie's a fucking goddamn loser, and so are you. Minnie's a fucking goddamn trans man. A fucking ugly, stupid-ass bitch who goddamn supports the devil. Who believes in the goddamn devil. She's a goddamn fucking...
Yeah. I'm functionally retarded, yes. It's been confirmed. I bought microtransactions, even though I condemn them wholeheartedly.
Okay,
I am the problem.
Fine.
No,
Why?
don't listen to him, Bill. Say whatever the fuck you want. Don't bend the knee to that faggot.
Nah, this shit's fucking ridiculous, bro. I mean, I don't... Here's the thing, man.
Oh.
I know you're listening here to the VC,
yeah,
bro.
Dale's retarded.
Minnie can't play.
It's like, how do you make... How do you live in a rent-controlled apartment, make the money he does, and not be able to save money? I would kill for a rent-controlled apartment. That would be great. You know? You see how many people are out here, like, having to deal with landlords that are raising their rent, like, hundreds, $200, $300, $400 every, like, 3-4 months, bro? I would kill for a rent-controlled apartment. And he's sitting there incapable of saving any kind of money. Ridiculous.
Hey, Minnie can't even barely play a fucking goddamn guitar. No, she can't. No, she can't. She's a fucking trans man. She's a fucking trans man. I don't support trans people anymore. I don't. I think they're mentally ill, and so is goddamn Minnie Manson. Minnie Manson's also mentally ill. I don't like transgenders anymore. Man, you're the one who's goddamn gay. You're talking.
I'm sorry, I don't like transgenders anymore.
Ooh, Bill, why can't you come? Why? Because you're a fucking goddamn yag, bro. You're the one who's a goddamn yag, motherfucker. You're the one who's a goddamn yag, nigga. You're the one who's a goddamn fucking yag. Because you weren't sitting there talking about my dick, saying I can't come and all this other bullshit. You don't know shit about me, bro. And you're a dumb fucking nigga. Okay?
Yo.
Fucking your goddamn black race, bro. Fuck you and your goddamn piece of shit black race. You're a goddamn nigga. No, they won't. White people will always overpower the goddamn black people any goddamn day. Because when there's always trouble around, it's always the black people that cause the problems. It's always the niggers that have to fuck everything up. The niggers fuck everything up, man. They fuck up every goddamn thing. What the fuck ever, dude? I'm fucking goddamn blocking you so you can't text me anymore, idiot. Better yet, I'm gonna contact my phone provider and change my number. Fuck you. That ain't fucking real, motherfucker. You know what's real? What's really real is you're a fucking goddamn black monkey-fied nigga. This is what you look like.
Oh my
you look
God.
like a goddamn fucking gorilla, dude. This is you, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what you look like, bro. Show you what you fucking goddamn look like. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is what you look like on every goddamn fucking day basis, dude. You look like a goddamn fucking monkey. You know? This is you, bro. This is you. Okay? I'm fixing to fucking text you right now. This is what you look like. You hear me? This is what you goddamn look like. You see this goddamn fucking picture, bro? This is what you look like. A goddamn fucking monkey. That's what you look like. That's your real picture, bro. You're the one who's a goddamn black nigga. Fuck you. You're a gorilla. You're a goddamn gorilla fucking nigga. That's what you are. You're a fucking goddamn gorilla. Gorilla nigga.
My God.
Gorilla nigga.
Okay. Did I say he was worse than Cyrax, or did I say he was worse than Cyrax? Bill is a terrible man. Bill is a horrible person. Shout out to the big homie 007. Dude's extremely cool. Just don't get on his bad side.
That's what you are. Lucky boy.
Okay, let's skip
When you were a
forward.
goddamn child, you were a pig. I'm gonna kill you, Jag. I'm gonna steal your keyboard, Jag. And then you go around and you say, oh, if someone gets you evicted, Bill, the Craig houses have opened to you. What kind of shit is that? Calling my goddamn fucking phone. I'm gonna fucking goddamn turn my fucking phone on the goddamn fucking airplane mode again. So you can't be fucking calling me. Fuck that shit.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
I hypnotized you to buy the ice cap, which means I win and you lose.
Dude, I wanted one anyway. I was trying to think.
No, you didn't. I hypnotized you.
Nah, dude. Fuck you.
I did. I win.
Fuck you, dude.
You actually lost. I played you the entire
Oh, maybe
time.
you should die now.
Well, what are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing.
You should goddamn die, asshole.
Wow.
Well, I won because I
Good God, y'all.
I hypnotized you successfully. You're going to be
I don't know why I
sissy
got
soon.
on that song, but I did.
I can't wait till you fucking die in goddamn 7 days, 6 days now.
Yeah, whatever. You'll still be...
Whatever, I'm muting you.
Bill, guess what?
Do I need to contact Deets again so he can dedox you? Again?
Deets can't do anything anyways.
You hit the nail on the head, kid. How? How are you gonna start calling everybody else monkeys when you're literally sitting there bouncing up and down, screaming at the top of your lungs? Here, hold on. Oops.
Hey, lady, yo, bite the fuck you gonna bite. Hey, no. Kamu jauh.
This isn't what I wanted to watch, but okay. Oh shit! Run! And this is how Hitmonkey was born. This is not what I wanted, but that was great. That was great. But anyway, the dude's a raging weirdo, okay? How are you gonna act that way? JDX kids, they're right. or is right. God damn it, your name messed me up. Is right. He's right.
Your first message to Justin Trudeau went through.
Okay, this video goes out to Mr. Trudeau. I am
You mean
a
Justin
friend
Trudeau?
of Jebediah Buttkiss or Butekiss from the United States here in Texas.
I'm a friend of one Jebediah Buttkiss. He went around kissing butts, but I didn't necessarily let him kiss my butt. But.
Says, if you can, could you please save him? He is a friend of mine. Know him from Discord, and he's also a good friend of mine. Please save Jeb.
Bro, how fucked up do your eyes have to be to where your glasses are equally fucked up? Look at that. You can't even see his eyes. Yet those are glasses. They're not sunglasses, they're just normal glasses. You can't see his eyes.
Thank you.
Please.
Please. Please do everything you can. Do not take his life.
Please save Buttkiss.
He is needed in the community of Discord.
He is
He
needed
has plenty
in the
of friends
community.
here on Discord.
They're
as
friends.
you can see, sir.
All of us. Look up
So please do
Jebediah
everything you can.
Buttkiss.
Thank you.
But your second one did it.
I know who
Hello,
Bubba
Mr.
is.
Trudeau.
Okay.
This is my name is Bill.
Looks
Chapin
exactly
here.
like him, bro. You're right.
It is my understanding that you guys were offered money by a guy by the name of Dietz.
Done.
He's from the United Kingdom. $250,000 was offered to you to save Jebediah Buttkiss, or better known as Joseph Johnson. Well, Joseph Johnson has scammed Dietz out of his money. Please reinstate his death. It is very, very important. He plans to continue to sit there and harass me on Discord and also send unwanted deliveries to my house. Please, Mr. Trudeau. It is very, very important.
Yes,
that
Mr. Trudeau.
the death be reinstated. Thank you, sir.
Reinstate
So
that
you pardoned
bitch's
me.
death. Kill him. Kill him now.
Okay.
So I win. You're never gonna kill me. I win. Finally, I scammed you.
Reinstate
I
Jebediah
destroyed
Buttkiss.
you because I tricked you.
Well, I'm gonna have you kill. Okay.
What are you gonna do? You in what army?
I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have some gangsters come to your fucking house and bang your fucking door down and kill you, dude.
You still have a chance to convince Trudeau to kill me, but you're too weak to do that. You can't figure it out.
You're a worthless piece of shit. You're a fucking goddamn fake piece of shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, but I'm
Right?
sending you
Justin Trudeau's more concerned with hiding the fact that his dad is Fidel Castro.
He was about to mute him.
Oh, I'm a British person. Didn't you
Hello.
suck off a bus driver?
Hello, I am a British person. Me? No.
With Scary Terry.
No, I didn't.
Let YouTube come for me. I'll shout it from the rooftops. Justin Trudeau's mom banged Fidel Castro.
Scary Terry wants to go on a date with you.
Hold on. I forgot to take the tinfoil hat off. Here we go. Oh, wait. He's still Fidel Castro's kid.
What?
I don't want nothing to do with Scary Terry. I don't like Scary Terry. Scary Terry's a nasty fuck.
I don't like Scary Terry. Scary Terry scares
He
me.
wants to be your boyfriend.
I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't like him like that because I'm not.
I don't like him like
Or you
that.
like trans.
Because I'm not an LGBTQ person.
You're on a muting spree, Bill. Like,
I
you
don't
just
care.
mute
I
them.
don't want to hear that UK little fat fucking talk you
Yo.
little stupid little British accent.
That was worse than my accent.
That's offensive.
Well, I don't care about him. He's like a fucking idiot. He's like.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what's
Fuck
up.
him.
I don't like him, dude.
Is he eating cat food
Billy
again?
Chafe in here. I love big dick men sucking off their toes and drinking their
Okay, I heard about this too. You guys don't want me here? I'm not gonna be here.
Billy Morat.
No, but if there is a single elected official that I think needs to be ousted from their position, it's the guy who has allowed his country to sink so far that assisted suicide is now a thing. That people are saying that society sucks so much that I'd rather just be done with it.
I don't care. Who cares about that song? Who cares? Billy Morat, Morat, Morat.
Please send me more eggs.
Now I'm out of here, dude. Fuck you. Have you seen in my goddamn refrigerator how many fucking goddamn cartons of eggs I got in there? I have quite enough, thank you.
I have too many cartons of eggs in that there refrigerator.
I have like 7 fucking goddamn containers of goddamn eggs.
I have 7 containers of goddamn eggs. These
ducks.
goddamn trolls on this goddamn Discord are sending me eggs. I'm tired of it.
Dozen eggs in there. That's enough.
You can never have enough eggs.
I can, because I don't want no more eggs, okay? Any more
Yo,
eggs, they will get fucking shit thrown out. Jebediah Shit Kiss, you are done, my friend. You
Jebediah Shit Kiss, you're done. I'm telling you right now, you better get up on out of here. I'll tell your sister mother myself.
are done. I'm going to send another video to Mr. Tadao, and I'm going to have him kill you today. Yeah, if I let your leader know that you are causing a lot of trouble on the internet, the worst case scenario probably would be for you, Jeb, is you lost your internet privileges. I like women, bro. What does it say on my profile? That I'm looking for a good-hearted woman. Not a man, a woman. A woman.
He wouldn't have flirted with Throat Punch if he didn't like women.
A pussy, okay? Exactly. I like pussy, not dick.
So still a straight guy. I'm still straight, okay? Because I'm attracted to penis. I care about the penis. Okay, the penis is the only thing that I care about.
All right,
you know,
we're done. We're done with Bill. We're done. We're done with Bill for now. Oh my God.
To the documentary that June the King is making on Review Tech USA and the documentary that he's making about me. There's no solid release dates for that yet, but it's supposed to be the Review Tech comes out first and mine comes out later in August. So when those are out, I will set up time to actually sit down and do the reacting and everything. So there you go. Outside of all of that, I'm just trying to think anything else. You know, as you know, the big games are coming out in late August. So once August 20th comes around, we got Black Myth Wukong, and then we got other ones. We'll tackle those as we get to them. But basically, the first 3 weeks of August are going to be very loaded with different games, reacting, and all kinds of stuff. Okay? Cool. I got the housekeeping out of the way so we can focus on the 2 subjects at hand. All right? All right. So the first topic for today that I want to discuss, and I need your help with. So I have not used my Nintendo Switch since last year. No lie, the last thing we did on it was the Super Mario RPG remake, which we finished in like late December. Okay? So I haven't booted this thing in 7 months. I wanted to get Nintendo World Championships. So last night, I booted it up, and FYI, my Switch has 2 different ways you can connect to the internet. Number 1, it's wireless, and I already have it set up that it can connect. But I prefer not to do that, mostly because downstairs internet up here wireless isn't great. It can be, you know, a little finicky, and it's not as fast as a wired connection. If you're trying to download a game or you're trying to play a game online, you always want a wired connection. So I don't have it set up for wireless by default. It's the backup, basically. Okay? So, that's number one. Number two, I do have a wired Ethernet connection. However, I should clarify, it's running through a USB adapter because at launch, the Nintendo Switch did not have an Ethernet port. It wasn't until the later models of the Switch, right? The Switch LED or OLED or whatever it's called, that they actually added the Ethernet port to the dock. I don't know how stupid that sounds because it is incredibly stupid. It always should have had an Ethernet port. I can't believe Nintendo actually cheaped out on an Ethernet port on their console, but they did. So because of that, I had to use my actual USB adapter that I had from my Nintendo Wii U, okay, on the Switch, and it works, and it has always worked. Ever since the Switch came out in 2017, all the way
Why was he
through the
walking
fall
with
of
this
last
fucking
year,
thing?
the winter of last year, when I was playing Super Mario RPG, this
the
adapter worked. Every time I turned on my Switch, it was just connected via Ethernet and no problems whatsoever. I played games online over the Switch. I downloaded games on the Switch. It always worked seamlessly, no issues. Okay? Yesterday, I turned on my Switch. The internet is working. It says, oh, you need an update. Yes, I'm aware I need an update. Okay? So I load the update and all of that. And great. The update is loaded. Switch apparently now is up to date. Okay. I want to go to the Nintendo shop. So I go to the Nintendo shop, and they ask me to log in again. I'm like, not surprising. I haven't logged into this thing in 100 years. So I log into the Nintendo shop, and basically, you know, here's everything. It's there. Okay, I want it. So I go to Nintendo World Championships, NES Edition. I click it. I buy it. Okay. Game is downloading. Cool. I go back to my dashboard on my Switch, and I see the square where it should show the thumbnail for Nintendo World Championships with a completely empty bar, not loaded with any kind of data, and it's just sitting there. And I'm like, what is it doing? Is it going to download it or not? I don't get it. So I start to scroll to the right, all the way to the right of my dashboard, and I notice, oh, it's not loading it yet because it's updating other things. I mean, I haven't plugged this thing in 7 months, so it makes sense that it's not updated. So it's updating the Nintendo Entertainment System online, and it's updating the Super NES Online programs. And as it's doing that, it shows that at some point it had started loading the update for the Nintendo Entertainment System Online app, but then it froze. And I can see, I'm looking in the upper right-hand corner, and we're going to look at this in a second. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, but I want to walk you through it first. So I'm looking in the upper right-hand corner of the dashboard, and the section where it would normally say, oh, wired connection, now shows as an empty wireless symbol. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. An empty wireless symbol, huh? Okay. And I'm looking, it's like, it's not uploading. It's not updating. Everything's just sitting there, not moving at all. I said, what is going on? So I go into the settings, and I scroll all the way down to internet settings, and I click on it, and it says, how do you want to select, you know, your internet setting?
Sorry,
and
I had
said,
a text message.
Wired, of course.
What?
Okay, connected to the internet. Loading, 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 loading.
Your
loading,
dongle's
loading,
broken.
Loading. I'm like, wow, it's taking forever. And after like a minute of loading, it says, unable to connect to the internet, cannot establish an IP address. What? But I just updated my system. I just went to the store and bought Nintendo World Championships. How can you tell me I don't have an IP address? That doesn't even make sense. I was doing things online. So just to confirm, I went back and I was able to open up my Nintendo Online app and the store app, and they both work. So I'm definitely online. So how is it that with this update, Nintendo basically lets you get online, but then errors and says you don't have an IP address and won't let you download games? I don't get it. So first thing I said, well, maybe I got to restart this thing. So I went to the power button, and it says, put it into sleep. And I'm like, well, that's not restart. That's just sleep. How do you restart this thing? I looked up, down, left, and right inside of the Switch here. There is no way to hard restart your Switch. Now, maybe there is, but I guarantee you it must be some secret button combination on the console, or maybe it has something to do with actually physically doing it on the console rather than through the TV. I don't know. That's what I want to talk with you guys about today and troubleshoot. I figured I would wait for the podcast to figure this out because I know you guys know better than me. But there is nowhere in the Switch to actually restart the console. I'm serious. Nintendo, in all of their wisdom, didn't think, maybe someone wants to restart their Switch. I'm serious. I'm blown away that they didn't put that into the goddamn console. They're that stupid. Okay? So anyway. Then I said, well, I got to download these games, right? So I went again into the internet settings. I then set it up to go through my router downstairs. It connected, and it did download the games. Now, it didn't download it as fast as I would have liked. It was a little on the slower side, but it worked. I'm like, oh, okay, this is great.
That was a double cheese burrito. Right?
It downloaded the game, so we're good to go. But I was like, I don't want to always use my wireless. I know my wireless is much slower. What if eventually there's a game I want to play online on my Switch? It's going to be too laggy. Like, this sucks. I want to use my wired connection. So I literally tried everything. Nothing will fix this problem. All right? So, what I'd like to do quickly is just show you what I mean, to show you that I'm not lying or anything. You know, I didn't make this up for today's show. Here we are. Here is my Switch, and what I will do, hold on, because I have to grab the controller. Let me just make the webcam the right size. Oh, I clicked the overlay instead of the webcam. Sadly, there's no way to make my webcam be two different sizes at once. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's OBS or if it's the webcam, but I have to resize it if I want to do this. Okay. So let me go get the controller, and I'm going to show you what I mean.
Man down! Man down! What are you doing? I need help.
Oh, you know what I need to do that I didn't do? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
So here we are on the Switch dashboard. And as you can see, look at the upper right-hand corner. That is an empty wireless symbol, meaning it's not connected to the internet. It should have a actual connector symbol. Oh, and by the way, just for one more thing for verification, yes, I definitely double-checked. The internet works. I plugged that internet cord into my consoles and other things, and it works. It's not that,
and it's
really,
the dongle, dum-dum.
It's the console that bricked itself, essentially, doing this update. It has nothing to do with me. Okay?
What?
So,
your console bricked itself.
I don't know what to do here, because let me show you. So this is look at this. This is literally a power symbol. But when you go to the power symbol and you click on it, it's a sleep mode.
Uh-huh.
I don't want a sleep mode. I want to restart my console. Right?
He's so dumb.
Is there even a power
Hold the
button on
fucking
this thing? There's
power
no
button
power
on the
Nintendo
on the console,
Pro
you
controller.
dumb
There's
dumb.
no power button on it.
Oh
So
my
all you can
god!
do is, what if I hold down the home button? Sleep mode.
There's literally a power button on the
Sleep
console.
mode.
You dumb dumb.
Go to settings. Someone said that. Go to settings. You ready? Oh, we'll go to settings. Hold on. Let me just make sure that it doesn't show anything I don't want it to show. So hold on. I'm just gonna go down to the power settings.
What a dummy. I've never seen someone so dumb in all my life.
Just
Fuck
make sure
me,
there's nothing
I'm
here.
dumber.
Any
God
of
damn
this.
it.
Wow, I have a lot of system memory still open. No, I don't. I have 24 gigs open. Wow, system memory's terrible. Okay, anyway. All right, so here it is in system settings. There's your system, and as you can see, it's just basic stuff. You go to sleep mode, and all it has is settings for sleep mode. There's actually no power settings at all anywhere in the system menu. All right? So what people are actually telling me is, in chat now, which is what I intended, I hope that people would help me here, you have to go to the Switch and either hold down the button manually, or you have to completely undock the Switch and do it in your hands. Okay? I want you to think about that. It's a console, a game console. To reboot your game console, they want you to get up, walk over to the console, and either hold down the button on it or lift it out of the dock in your hands and turn it into a handheld to reboot it.
Are you stupid?
Nintendo didn't think that you might want to restart your console as a docked home console. That was too difficult for their brains to figure out that someone would want that.
Okay,
right?
I press it and I still died. That's smart.
Let's try it. Let's head over there. Okay? And hold down the button first to see if it works. And if that doesn't work, then we'll undock it and see if it works. So let's do 2 tests. Test number 1. Look. So I held it down, and here's what happened. Sleep mode or power options. Power options.
Uh-huh.
Restart. Okay.
What
you
a
have to
dumbass.
actually get up and hold down the button to get it to restart. You can't do it from any menu. They didn't think that you should be able to access this option from here.
You're
They
so
want you to walk to
fucking
the
lazy.
console. That's
Oh
too
my
difficult to
fucking
actually
god,
access
you're
it
lazy.
from
You
the
are
menu.
so lazy,
Okay,
it's
so
not
that's
even
genius
funny,
level
dude.
development right there. Let's
Lazy.
hit restart. Let's see what
Lazy.
happens. Because people are saying this might fix the issue. I'm not convinced this will fix the issue.
Lazy.
But we'll find out.
Fucking lazy.
Let's see. The reason I'm upset about this, the
'Cause you're
same exact
stupid?
thing happened to me.
Because you're stupid?
By the way, it didn't fix the issue. The same exact thing happened to me with my PS3. On my PlayStation 3, for years and years, no issue, always was able to connect via the internet, download games, play them. All of a sudden, there was a system update like 2.5, 3 years ago. All of a sudden, won't connect to the internet ever again. Their update bricked my ability to connect. So it didn't fix anything. As you can see, it fixed absolutely nothing. I'm having the same exact issue. All right, and to show you the issue, what I'm going to do is go to settings, and I'm going to run the test to get it to try to connect via wired. I just want to be sure it doesn't actually connect and show my IP address. That's why I'm hiding this. So I'm on the internet right
Dude,
now.
your IP is already out there,
Connection
man.
status not connected. So I hit internet settings. Searching for networks, because what it's going to do is look for wireless networks in my area. Plus my wired connection.
Me.
I want a wired connection. Connect to the internet via wired connection. I hit the button right now. This is connecting to the internet, console internet, pinging back and forth. Bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Okay. Yes, I have used the Switch since I changed my modem. That was back in the fall, and we already played Mario Wonder and Mario RPG Remake, so it has nothing to do with that. Nothing. It just is connecting to the internet endlessly. Unable to connect to the network. The error details will now be displayed. I'm going to show you because it said... Oh, no, I can't. It shows the MAC address. I don't want it to show the MAC address. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Here you go. Ready? Unable to obtain an IP address. Please try again later. There it is in black and white.
It's your dongle,
It
dumb
will
dumb.
not get an IP address via the Ethernet cable at all. It just won't do it. There's nothing I can do. It will not connect it anymore. Yeah. So, and here's the thing. I can connect wirelessly. In fact, I will do it right now. I just don't want you guys to see the settings, so I'm going to let it connect wirelessly here. Okay. Successfully connected. I'm going to back out.
It's
okay,
the
so now
dongle.
I'm connected wirelessly downstairs. So basically what happened was they did a system update and it makes it so I can't use USB Ethernet anymore.
It's
Isn't
the
that nice of them?
dongle, dude. It's
Now you
your
guys like factory
dongle.
reset it. You want me to factory reset my Switch, deleting all settings, all games, and all customizations that I have in it. You want me to start from fucking scratch, then have to reset up the Switch from scratch. That's what you're telling me.
Wow, he's a whiny bitch. Big ups, guys. Thanks
Guys,
for
I don't know where
watching.
you've been. I already did the
appreciate you
hard
very
reset. You're
much.
late. People are like, do a hard reset. We already did. We just did it live. Now here come the apologists, right? Here come the apologists. Oh, you don't need the hard connection. Just use the Wi-Fi. You'll never play a game online again. The Nintendo apologists are out in force. Here we go. It's okay that they bricked it. Don't worry about
They
it.
didn't brick it, you dumb. Seriously,
That's fine,
you're
right?
dumb. Oh my god.
That's perfectly fine. No problem. Just yes.
It's your dongle.
Yeah, I just completely let them
your
take away my
dongle's
fucking
not
ability to use the
compatible
internet. Yeah.
now.
It's fine. Thanks, Nintendo. You guys are great. You know what? In fact,
of
since they
course.
took away my Ethernet capability, why don't I go out and buy about 400 amiibos to show my appreciation to Nintendo too, right? Why don't I buy the Switch OLED as well? Why don't I tattoo Miyamoto on my chest too, right? Why don't we just keep giving Nintendo money for fucking up? I mean, the things you people say are ridiculous. They fucked the console up. And I'm supposed to be happy? I'm supposed to be okay with it, right? I already checked, and it says that the dock is updated. Just so you know, because people are saying maybe you have to update the dock. I already checked, and it says update dock, update console. I did both. It says everything's up to date. So essentially, this update did make it that my USB adapter for the Ethernet doesn't work with this console anymore. But here's the weirdest part. It does, because I can still go online. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Well, anyway, you'll just have to take my word for it, because I don't want to show you my login and everything. But if I'm not logged into the wireless...
What a bitch.
And if I go to Nintendo eShop, it connects. I'm serious. It connects. And I could browse the whole eShop.
Okay,
and I
but
can
it
buy
doesn't...
games.
It doesn't...
That's how I
it
got
doesn't
Nintendo
show
World Championship.
shit.
So it doesn't make sense that I can go to their shop, connect, and buy games if the Ethernet doesn't work. It
You're
does
so
work.
stupid.
But for
Oh
some
my
reason,
God.
they blocked out the ability to use the Ethernet adapter fully with this update.
So stupid.
Yeah. So, pretty messed up. Yeah, they're assholes. They screwed up the console, and I'm just supposed to take it. I'm just supposed to be like, oh, yeah, that's fine, Nintendo. Thanks for the update that took away a critical component that I've had since the launch of your console. Right? Ellipsian says set up your IP manually. How would Ellipsian, that wouldn't work. You can't manually set up the IP address. The IP address is on the modem. It wouldn't be the IP address for the console. The console is supposed to resolve an IP address through your modem. That's the idea. And it can't do that. It's fucked up because the adapter's not working.
You're
because
so
they bricked
dumb. They bricked it. No, they didn't.
Like, even if I put in a manual IP address on my router or my modem, it won't work. It needs its own IP address, and it can't assign an IP address. That's the problem.
That's not how IP addresses work. You don't get... Your PS5 doesn't use a different IP address than your PC. It's all the same IP, dude.
Here's what I really think. I think what they did is
dumb.
they're only basically patching this thing for the newer consoles now. So, for example, if you had a Switch OLED that has the Ethernet built into the dock, I'm sure that works. But anyone who has the older Switch that you needed the USB adapter, I think they just bricked them all. They bricked the adapters.
You've got to be shitting me.
So, essentially, if there's anything coming up, multiplayer on Switch, I can't play it. Yeah,
Are you ever going
I
to
can
play
never
anything
a game
multiplayer on
ever.
Switch, dude?
Everything has to be single player offline, and if I'm going to download a game, I have to use wireless, and then I have to basically have it slow boat download because the wireless is slow.
How is your wireless slow?
Thanks, Nintendo. All right, so that's it, right? There's no resolution. We're done. Okay, thanks, Nintendo. I just wanted to clarify that they did that. You know, thanks a lot, Nintendo, and all of their wisdom. You know, but you know what? I'm in the mood. I think I'll go to the Nintendo eShop and I'll buy a whole bunch of merch or something. I'll have it shipped to my house tonight, right? Because that's what people do when Nintendo does something bad. They reward them, correct? So that's what I should do. Spend a lot of money. Like the apology. I can't believe someone actually just said, can't you just use the Wi-Fi in chat? It's like, dude, you not understand? The whole point is that Nintendo should not be bricking pieces of your console at a whim.
It's
right?
not a piece of your console, dumb.
I don't know, man.
It's a third-party dongle.
Okay. Anyway, we're done with that. We got to talk about our other big topic for this morning. All right. So, I was made aware of a situation that I am not happy with in any way, shape, or form. And you guys know me. I'm not one for drama. I try to stay out of drama. I want nothing to do with drama.
Yeah, here he's gonna bring up
But as you know,
drama.
upcoming during this summer, there's going to be a series of documentaries released by June the King. Okay, one of them is about me, and I'm going to live react to that one. But there's also one about Review Tech USA coming up, and that one's
Why are
supposed to
you
come out before mine
responding
in
to
early
that
August,
at all?
Okay.
If you're not about
And so,
drama, why are
I
you
announced,
responding to that?
Yes, I will do a long form react to that one. You might say, well, why are you going to do that? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, because I haven't done a long form react in over a year.
No, you just said you're not doing drama, but why are you doing the Review Tech thing then? You're looking for drama.
So it's good to have different kinds of content. And number two, because Rich from Review Tech USA has been a heinous person towards me for the greater part of over a decade. All right? I literally have nothing to do with this.
So you want to attack him. Just say that. Stop with the pretense of I'm the good guy. I'm not doing anything bad, and then go into but I want to attack this guy. Just be upfront, you fucking chicken.
Man, at all. I don't watch his content. I
you
don't
do.
talk about him.
You do.
But he literally
You
nonstop
are right
talks
now.
about me. And of course, it's mostly in a negative light. It's always something he has to say to make him feel like he's better than me, right? And man, if only Phil had a brain for this or that, and always I'm doing something wrong, and always rolling with the memes about me and everything. And literally this guy has made a living talking shit about others for the past decade.
Wow, oh my God, bro.
Tech, which is why his name is Review Tech USA. But he doesn't do that anymore because basically no one cared about him doing that. But he only got views and clicks when he started doing drama content. Like he's a TMZ Gossip Girl style channel on YouTube.
What?
Right? And I have an issue with the guy, and I've called it out over the years, over and over. I don't support this kind of content. I think it's incredibly harmful. I don't think it should exist on YouTube.
What the fuck do you mean you're not gonna support that kind of content? If you're not supporting that type of content, why are you reacting to his documentary at all? You saying that you don't support that type of content while doing that type of content is a direct fucking lie, you dumbass. What? What? Do we not know what fucking words mean anymore? Do we not know what? Am I retarded? Did my brain just suddenly melt into jello? Come on. What the fuck?
To begin with, it certainly shouldn't be monetized. All right. But guess what? YouTube doesn't care. Toxic behavior continues. And the thing is, I made it clear over the years, I want nothing to do with this guy. Right? I just don't.
If you want nothing to do with him, why are you commenting on him? If you want nothing to do with him, why are you commenting on a documentary about him that has nothing to do with you? You're lying. You want the drama. You want the money. Stop. And Gus Bus is right. You never do anything wrong. You do everything right.
Tries to interject himself into my
Big
life.
ups, Gus Bus.
He's
How are you
constantly
doing, brother?
talking about me. He used to come on my streams and try to derail the entirety of my streams. I had to ban him from all of my channels because he would keep coming back. I had to ban him from Twitter because he kept quoting me on Twitter, and then all of his idiotic viewers would start repeat quoting him and tweeting him, and I would get my entire feed filled with bullshit. This guy is the most immature dude. He would take dumb memes and shit, and I have to see them in my timeline. Like, I don't want to see your nonsense. I just want to fucking run my business. Leave me the fuck alone. And the thing is, I've told him time and time again, over and over and over about this. Said, I want nothing to do with you. I've tried to be civil with the guy. About a year and a half ago, you know, one of his kids was sick. And I actually reached out with an olive branch to the guy. And I said, listen, all beef between us, you know, aside, I'm really sorry to hear that when your family member there is sick. And I wish the best. I really hope that things go better. And he said to me at that point, you know, that was so nice of you. Would you like to come on my show and talk with me and my editor? Yes, because this was before, I guess, he had the breakup with his editor or whatever. And I was like, I don't even know why he spun it that way. I was like, I don't know, you know. And then later that day, he goes on Twitter and talks shit about me. Later that day, he goes on Twitter and actually said nasty things about me. The day when I wished him well, that his daughter would get better, he actually went and talked shit about me the same day. And then I went back to him. I said, just so you know, usually the traditional way to respond to someone being nice to you and extending an olive branch is not to immediately go and attack them on Twitter. So goodbye. And I blocked him again. And that was it. That's really the last time I talked to the guy. Okay?
What a bitch. Big ups to Smokey.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because, as I said, I am going to react to Rich's documentary. I don't follow this guy, but now I'm intrigued about his history. Where did he come from? How did he get into drama content on YouTube? Why did he go down this?
Bro, you just want to cash in on his downfall. Shut the fuck up. Because everybody's going to do the exact same fucking thing, bro. You just want to cash in on the trend. And it's finally somebody that you personally dislike. So now you're going to throw all of your morals to the side, right? And get in the dirt with everyone else and then run back to your fucking safe gate community and shower off and act like you're fucking squeaky clean afterwards. Get flucked, you stupid bitch.
His toilet. And what is all the controversy around him these days? I don't know any of it. I literally don't follow it. Again, he is up to his eyeballs in shit about me constantly. This is his content, to talk shit about me. But I don't know anything about him. So I think it would be fascinating, right?
Bullshit.
To actually watch this documentary, long form react to it, and learn about someone who has literally done drama content about me for 10 years in an educational way and respond very matter-of-factly to it. I think people are going to love this react because obviously I am in a prime position to react to this documentary about this man who has talked shit about me for over a decade, right? So, that being said, that's it. That's where I've left it, right? I haven't really talked about this at all. I just said I'm going to react to this guy's documentary. So, as usual, I know that he always talks shit about me or whatever. So, someone actually contacted me and said, just so you know, not only is he constantly talking shit about you, now he's gotten wind that you want to react to June the King's documentary about him. And because of that, he came out publicly on stream the other day, and he actually has threatened and attacked June the King. And I was like,
what? That's not true at all. That's not what he said at all. It had nothing to do with Phil. It had nothing to do with Phil. Rich said if what June the King presents is out of context and presents the information as if he had child pornography, then he will strike June the King's video. It had nothing to do with Phil. It has nothing to do with Phil. And here he's gonna lie because he was watching it yesterday. Because this is exactly what Rich said yesterday.
Like, I thought, nah, this sounds like bullshit. This sounds like someone's gonna send me a video of stuff that's out of context because they're trying to stir up drama, right? So I watched the video. Now, first of all, for clarification, no, it wasn't the raw video, but it was pretty much like an hour of unedited Rich being watched by two other guys. I guess it's those guys, Kino Casino or whatever. I've never seen them before. I know nothing about them. You guys have mentioned them in my chat before. I didn't know anything about
No, he's lying.
this. So it's like they're commenting on what he's saying and everything, and I'm just trying to like get the gist of what's going on. Okay, so I start to watch this video. I watched it last night. Okay, and literally what Rich is doing, first of all, Rich apparently has had a huge breakdown, which I didn't know. I guess he doesn't really make content anymore, and when he does, it's rare, and when he does, no one watches it. Like, his channels are falling apart. He's got, like, no views. He's deleting videos en masse. He's losing subscribers. I know nothing about any of this. I'm not involved in it. I don't know anything about it, nor do I revel in it. Like I told you guys, I wish these people the best. I feel like if these people were having good lives, it would leave everyone else around them alone and wouldn't be drama queens trying to bring other people down.
But, bro, quite literally just fucking said that you're gonna react to the content, which is directly inflammatory, bro. What the fuck? You can't be both, bro. You can't be squeaky clean and down in the dirt with everyone else. You just can't.
The problem is they don't have good lives. So things fall apart and, you know, then all...
Dude's in a loveless marriage, sleeps in a twin bed outside of his room, and his wife doesn't ever touch him.
This shit happens. So I wasn't aware of any of this. Well, apparently this is all going on. You know, the Kino Casino guys were talking about it in the video. And basically, he's on stream, and you can see, if you look at his eyes, he is wasted. Now, I don't know if he's high. I don't know if he's drunk. I don't think he was drunk because he wasn't slurring his words or whatever. But this dude was, like, toasted, right? You can tell he was on something. And basically, they start playing the part where he's talking about this upcoming documentary. And he goes, like, June the King, he's making this documentary about me. And I don't understand because he didn't contact me. He didn't contact me to ask me anything in the midst of making this documentary, right? So now here's the funny part about it. I've said for many, many years, many documentaries have been made about me. And no one ever contacted me for any kind of information about one of them until Lord. June the King. He was literally the first person to ever ask me my take. And for the record, with the things that June asked me about, sometimes he would be like, okay, so your answer actually corroborates the information I found. And then other times he'd be very honest and be like, Phil, what you told me doesn't seem to be corroborated by evidence on the internet. So it's going to be presented as that you said this, but here's what I found wrong. Or if I'm misremembering, it should be presented that way. Nah, it's not going to make me look good whatsoever, because there's probably going to be things I misremember. It's like we all have our time in the firing line on us at some point, and you got to face the music for what you've done. Correct?
Oh my
so
God.
it is what it is. So Rich apparently is so upset, right? Because June is making a documentary about him, but June didn't contact him to ask him specifically about certain topics. He has something about a certain, I don't even know what he's talking about, because he's mentioning like specific drama situations that I am not into. I don't know what he's talking about at all. I think he mentioned something about like a Dropbox or Discord or something. You know what I mean? Like just random things he's referencing. The layperson has no clue what he's talking about. Like, what? I'm not in on this shit, right? But basically he's referencing specific things, right? And
none of which have to do with you.
then he goes, well, if he mentions any of those, I'm just going to have you know. Just listen to this. I'm not like Phil. I don't have a fake family.
You don't have a family.
Okay? I'm not like Phil. I don't have a fake family.
You don't have a family.
You know what? I took that personally. Yes, the me. I took that personally because I do have a real family. I have parents.
You don't. No. Fuck out of here, bro. That's not what it means. You don't have a family. You don't. You don't. You have a wife and a cat. Your parents are not your immediate family. Your family are the people that live in your household that you have, like your wife, your children. That's a family. Your parents are not your family in this context, Phil. Fuck off.
I have a wife. I have a cat. And yes, you can joke he's my pet, but he's still part of my family, right?
He's a pet.
And I also have extended family and
Nope.
relatives. I have a family.
Nope.
Maybe I don't have direct children, human children, but I do have a family.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope.
And
Nope.
I'm pretty upset that he would
Nope.
say that.
You don't.
Like, because he has kids, he's basically better than me. I want
No.
you to think.
Because he has kids, he has an actual family. He has a family to take care of. He has people in his life that are wholly dependent on him, that are solely his responsibility.
Think about that.
You don't have a
There are
family.
people on Earth
Your cat
that
is
think
not
they're
your
better
family.
than you because they chose to have sex and not use contraception.
Bro, you don't have sex ever. It's why your wife gained 400 pounds.
And reproduce. Literally the easiest fucking thing you can do in life is reproduce. You don't even have to work to do it, and it feels good. You're tempted to do it
Bro, if you didn't have to work to do it, why don't you have kids?
because it feels so.
Why don't you have kids? If you don't have to work to have kids, why don't you have kids?
So good. That's the whole idea, is to keep the human race alive. This
Oh,
is not
Lord.
a challenge.
Oh my God, he's one of these guys. I only have sex to procreate. So he never has sex. So he's never dipping the wick. It's why he's so uptight. It's why his wife got so fat. It's why he thinks his cat is his son. He never has sex. I've solved the fucking puzzle.
This is not a daunting task. Anyone can fucking reproduce. So to say that someone doesn't actually have a family,
You don't.
because they didn't choose to reproduce.
Echo, what's the definition of family?
A family is a fundamental social unit comprised of parents and their children, whether they live together or not. Family can also be defined as people related by blood, marriage, or adoption.
You don't have a family, Phil.
Is insanely stupid, insanely dumb, and insanely insulting.
You don't
It just
have a
proves that
family,
The guy is a
Phil.
world-level dunce.
You don't have a family,
Okay?
Phil.
Can't believe he would say that about me.
It's
That's
the truth.
incredibly insulting to say that I don't have a family.
You don't.
Okay? So the reason he said that was, oh, well, you see, I'm not like Phil. I'm not, I have a real family. And therefore, there's things that could be in this documentary, right, that would be very harmful to my children. And that's why I'm going to tell you right now, if certain things are talked about in this documentary, I'm just going to have to strike down June the King. That's what he said. He said, I'm
none
going to
of
strike
which
down the
that
video.
had to
now,
do
it's
with
not
you.
clear what he's saying. Is he saying he's going to copyright strike it? Is he saying he's going to flag it for
Oh my
bullying or
God.
disinformation? He's not outright saying what he means, but he's essentially saying, I'm laying my intentions out publicly here right now, that if you talk about certain topics in this documentary, I am going to flag the video and have it removed from YouTube. Okay? He actually publicly laid out this intention. All right? Now, here's the thing. I can understand where Rich is coming from. He has kids, and he's trying to protect those children. Okay? I get that. The thing is, I don't fully understand the situation because, as you know, I don't follow drama. I don't know what...
If you don't fully understand the situation, why are you commenting on it? If you don't understand what the fuck is going on, don't comment on it, period. Seriously. You have no reason to comment on it then. Why comment on it? If you don't know, why open your mouth and confirm yourself stupid? Why? You can play smart until you open your mouth and confirm you're stupid. Just keep your mouth closed.
What the drama is with Rich and his kids, I really don't know. I have no idea to what extent they've been a part of his content or his discussions publicly in his content. Here's the truth. If you don't want them to be a part of it, then you shouldn't bring it up. Correct? Like, there's things that I absolutely want nothing to do with in my life. I don't bring them up. Now, if people go out of their way to go behind the scenes and find information about things that I don't talk about on stream, and they decide to try to slap it all over the internet, I certainly can't help that, right? If anything, that just shows how insane my haters are, because it has nothing to do with me, right? But anything that I actively choose to bring up on a stream, that's on me because I brought it up, right?
So your
For
wife,
example,
you're saying your
as
wife...
you know, I've been having some...
So you saying that bringing up your wife was fair game because your dumbass brought her up. So then all the criticism of your wife that we levied against her was valid because you made her the public figure. So everything that happened to your wife, by your own admission, is your fault. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Some personal issues for the past 2 or so years, and I haven't ever told you guys what they are. Okay? I just tell you, sometimes I'm really stressed out. Sometimes it screws up my schedule. You know, but you don't know what they are. You don't know why? Because I don't want that to be part of my content. I don't want that to be a burden on my viewers. I don't want you guys to absolutely know every little thing that's going on in my personal life. Technically, it's none of your business, nor would I want to put that on you. You're coming here, all right, in order to have fun with me and have a good time with gaming. You don't want to hear my constant sob stories about bullshit going on behind the scenes. I shouldn't put that on you, right? So I don't. Apparently, what people are saying is Rich has. Like, he has brought up his family. He has brought up his kids and everything. And because of that, that's why it's in the drama sphere of talking about this guy. All right? So if there's literal facts on the internet about someone, because they chose to expose that to the internet and bring it up, why would that not be fair game for a documentary? All right? Now, here's the thing. If you feel that that information is harmful or is not true, because why would it really be harmful? Unless it was true and it exposes something bad that you've done, in which case just fess up and move on. Or if it's not true, then you need to debunk it, correct?
So, okay, Phil. You need to debunk it. You just said, just because you ignore it doesn't mean it goes away. You either have to debunk it, or, what was the first one? What was the first one? Let's see again. So I don't take him out of context.
Why would that not be fair game for a documentary?
Okay.
All right. Now here's the thing.
You either need to what?
If you
fess
feel that
up
information is
and
harmful
admit it,
or is not true. Because why would it be?
Or debunk
why would it
it.
really be harmful?
You
Unless
haven't
it was
done
true
what?
and it exposes something bad that you've done, in which case just fess up and move on. Or if it's not true, then you need to debunk it. Correct? So if that's the case, if this is a big deal,
WWE champions. It's an outer space spaceship led by an alien that was captured by the Men in Black.
if the documentary comes out and has information in it that's misinformation, react to it. Expose the misinformation. Explain why it's misinformation. Add corroborating testimony or evidence, or if you can't do evidence, because I understand. Listen, firsthand, I'm someone who can understand where Rich is coming from in some of this, because there will be things coming up in the June the King documentary about me, about finances and personal information behind the scenes, that I've been legally advised not to talk about. And I know that if I ever expose my own personal information to defend myself and clear my name, it would lead to...
I'm sorry. I don't know what that means.
People being able to harm me in other ways. And after weighing and balancing the situation, I would much rather just have people talk.
He just incriminated himself. He won't talk about his finances because if he does, he will be legally held responsible for the discrepancies in which he lied about during his bankruptcy hearing. Yes, people, he lied under oath and defrauded the government. And now he's hiding.
Talking about one stupid thing that's not true and believe it, then get into 10 other things that have nothing to do with it, but then they're able to harm me for the rest of my life. I'd rather have this over here, the devil I already know, than the devil I don't. You understand? So maybe that's the situation or whatever. All right? Maybe he's afraid that if he defends...
But, I don't know what your name is there, bud, but happy you're here. Happy you stopped by, and I hope you're having a good day.
Himself from certain accusations, he'll expose himself even further. That I can understand. All right?
Thank you for stopping by the smoke
It's
section.
fair game. And especially from someone like Rich. Rich is someone who for the last decade has made a living by talking about other people's dirty laundry. This is not a man who reviewed tech for the last 10 years. And all of a sudden now, out of nowhere, he's being drawn into the drama sphere. He literally made a living on drama for a decade. Now, all of a sudden,
didn't you?
The camera has been turned back at him.
Oh, the irony. The irony. You literally made your entire career, King of Hate, off of drama and hating on people. What the fuck are you talking about?
And he's like, wait, no. What do you mean, wait, no? It's your turn, bro. You're the one who had the camera on everyone else. Now it's your turn to go through your dirty laundry and have your shit exposed. It's only fair game. And if you don't like it...
Wow. What a bitch. You did it to me, so guess what, boy? I'm gonna do it to you. Okay, if you want to go blind, Phil, go around in this circle.
Tough shit. You already made your bed, and now you gotta fucking sleep in that shit-infested sheets that you've created.
Are you talking about your garage that literally is infested with mountains of trash and puke and shit-covered sheets because you don't allow your cat to go outside? Are you talking about those shit-covered sheets?
That's what happens, man.
Fucking clown.
That's life. So now you gotta live with it. That documentary is going to come out, and you're gonna have to fucking live with it. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no amount of threats or fake warnings or anything you can say and do about to this guy. Are you out of your mind? Do you not think that if you hit June the King with false copyright strikes or false takedown requests, that the internet community is going to rise up against you? You want to talk about bad karma now? Imagine what happens. You've already declared your public intentions to do something heinous. If it happens, everyone's going to blame you. I mean... So anyway, that's only one thing. Like, no lie, in this clip that I watched, Rich literally, like 10 times keeps saying things like he's better than me. Oh, you see, but I'm not like Phil, and I'm better than Phil, and this and that. He keeps saying it. I'm like, wow, this guy genuinely believes that. Like, he doesn't understand that the only reason he ever had a modicum of popularity on the internet is because he's a drama queen who rode on the backs of other people's misery. He doesn't get that. He actually thinks he made meaningful content for people.
Oh, the fucking irony. Oh, the fucking irony, bro. You literally made your content off the back of people. You literally made your start in the FGC by being the bad guy. You fucking admit this. You're lying through your melted face. Look at that fucking wax candle drawn from memory looking ass Billy Joel face.
And now what the thing is, now again, it has been turned back against him. And now he can't handle it. This is a guy for 10 years. All he did was bring down others to get ahead and make money. And now that he is the target of that kind of ire, he can't take it. He's literally saying, oh, leave me alone because I have kids. What? Because you have kids, because you reproduced, we all have to forgive you and just say, oh, you don't get your time in the spotlight. Oh no, that's not how it works. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
Best.
It's actually the opposite now, because you were the person for 10 years who acted like that. Now you're going to get it worse than everybody else. You understand?
Because there's two things on the internet that I know. It's Darkside Phil and it's Review Tech USA. I have had my run-ins with the Blob, okay? And he's never come back for seconds. So I'll just say that.
Understand?
I ran his ass off Twitter.
So anyway. Yeah,
well, me and like 4 other detractors did. I can't take all the credit.
I just don't understand.
It is, but it's also true of him, and that's where I find it funny.
And he's talking shit, but the fact that this guy is literally just going down in flames, saying all this stuff about me, and then about June the King. June the King, like, I don't know, but besides LTG, who really got upset with June the King's documentary about it. For those who don't know, many years ago, June the King did a documentary on Low Tier God. And the reason that Low Tier God got upset is because June the King basically exposed his real name and information about where he used to be located. Low Tier God was like, oh, he doxed me. But the truth is that information was all publicly available. That's how June the King got it. June the King didn't do secret research and hack accounts. It was all on the internet. So all he did is he compiled public information that was on the internet and he presented it in his documentary. And LTG got so upset with him that, number one, he called upon his fan base to attack June the King and do whatever they could to bring down the videos or whatever. But number two, he actually doxed June the King. Because what happens is when you hit someone with a false copyright strike on YouTube, you have to dispute it to get it cleared up. So when June disputed it, it put out his personal info, and then LTG used that personal info to actually attack June. So June, has been through this ringer. And he is widely regarded as someone who vets his information. At least what he's going to present in his documentary is going to be publicly discussed information, okay? He's not going to go and literally make up a rumor, all right? For example, all right? There's been tons and tons of rumors about me, all right? And some of them likely will be discussed in the documentary if there's some kind of evidence or at least some kind of corroboration. There's other rumors about me that have absolutely positively no merit whatsoever. All right. And June actually told me, he's like, just so you know, there's some pretty nasty stuff about you out there that's I know is not true. There's no information about it anywhere, and I'm not going to bring that stuff up.
Hey, Ronnie Blaze, big ups, dog.
There's no point. And I was like, that's nice of you. Now, I know there's going to be tons of stuff that's going to be bad, right? That's true. Or at least some people think it's based on a nugget of truth, right? But for him to say, I'm just not going to.
Bro, we know for a fact that you lied under oath. That you said for a fact under oath that you spent $5,000 a month on your business and you delivered to the court an itemized receipt of said expenditures, shut the fuck up. It's over at that point. You said it under oath during a deposition. You cannot fucking take it back. Where's the $5,000 a month going, bro? You can't even afford a PC.
I'm gonna cover the shit that I know is fake. Like, for example, these idiots say things like, oh, I groomed my ex-girlfriend.
She was in high school when you met her, bro. She literally moved in with you when she turned 18.
That I knew her before she was 18, and I basically groomed her for years, and then, you know what I mean? Completely untrue. Never even spoke with her until she was of legal age. In fact, she contacted me when she was of legal age, okay?
Bullshit.
And so he outright said, I'm not even going to entertain that shit. You know, there's no point. So, there you go. So, that's the kind of guy
So
he
he's
is.
not going to
And
cover
by
the
way,
truth?
June the King is not going to try to do months and months of content after the fact of one of these documentaries coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, his goal is not what Turkey Tom did. What Turkey Tom did is he made a documentary, and then he said, well, how can I stir the shit, and how can I milk the situation for months on end? Can I get an interview with DarkSydePhil? Can I get DarkSydePhil to get on the Lol Cow podcast?
You do realize that, like, 60 Minutes, right? And then other news shows, they would run a story, right? And then 60 Minutes would get the guest of that story on because the story from this other news outlet was so big that they had to get a part of that story too. So, and then after this person on 60 Minutes did it, the person that did the interview on 60 Minutes could go back to that news outlet and do another interview for that news outlet. It's not milking. It's like what is it? News rotation. He was just trying to get follow-up information to get your side of it. But you immediately take it as a negative because everything he said in there rubbed you the wrong way.
Podcast, can I do this? Can I do that? You know what I'm saying? That's not what June the King does. He literally is just making his documentary, puts it out, and says, here it is, and then he moves on.
You've already cast doubt on the documentary because you just admitted that he's not going to cover information because why? He doesn't believe it's true despite there being evidence to the contrary? So you didn't move in with Leanna right when she turned 18? Or when she got out of high school? I mean, you were texting her and she was in 4th fucking period, bro. Exactly.
He's on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he thinks.
So, that's why I respect the guy. That's why I think that his content, if you're going to watch something...
I'm sorry. I don't have any hope for this documentary. And I mean, it's really coincidental that before Phil's documentary, this documentary of RTU came out of nowhere and is coming out first. It's no coincidence that Phil respects the guy and the guy is running defense on one of Phil's biggest and most notable, for the wrong reasons, detractor that he has. I'm sorry, I don't believe that this documentary from June the King is gonna be impartial. I don't. And if it is, I'll eat my crow. But I don't believe it will be. If he's not gonna include information because he doesn't believe it's true, then he's not reporting. Reporting the facts is reporting the facts regardless of if you believe them to be true or not. You can find out that they're wrong later, but just because you report something doesn't mean you're condoning or agreeing with or whatever with that specific thing. If he's not reporting on it, then the validity of what he's going to report on is suspect.
Covering someone on the internet. You should be watching someone who's like that, who's trying to literally be a...
Yeah, he's gobbling his nuts way too hard. Way too hard.
Neutral party, as opposed to someone who came in...
You just said he's not a neutral party because he's not reporting on all of the information. He's just reporting on the information that he believes. So, what? Is he gonna say, oh, I didn't believe all of this stuff from the detractors and completely omit all of this information despite corroborating evidence of said information being proven valid? Is he gonna ignore everything because he just doesn't believe it to be true? You've just said he's not an unbiased source, that he clearly has some form of bias in your favor. And now I'm not saying he has to paint you as a villain, but if he's not going to report information because he doesn't believe it, then I'm sorry, then there's clear bias there. Because what does he believe in, what doesn't he believe in, what's true and what's not true at that point? Is it just cherry-picked information? How true is the content then? If we can't go off of him being impartial to all information and reporting the information as it is, then we can't take his shit as any source of validity at all. It can't be both. It's either true and he reports the facts, or it's cherry-picked information and he's only reporting the stuff that he believes. It can't be both.
With a preconceived notion to create drama. So now that you've created the drama, you can milk it and get benefit from it, right? So there you go.
I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense
that's
to me.
Why I'm looking at this situation like of all the...
How is he unbiased when you clearly just explained how he has even the most modicum of bias towards you in your favor? It doesn't make sense. If you know somebody did something bad, but you don't believe that they did it, or at least have information on somebody doing something bad, but you don't believe it and you don't report it, that's bias, because you're running defense for them at that point. I don't know. To me, that sounds
all the
suspect.
people that Rich would be upset about, right? I just think that's just insane. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the other thing, too. There's one final point that I will make about this whole situation, and then we'll move on. If Rich was so concerned with his kids somehow being, like, dragged through the mud, okay, then what Rich should have done many years ago was realize that his content was going down this bad path, okay? He should have said, oh, wait a minute. Literally, I'm just making drama content. I'm talking badly about others. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. The moment that someone asked him to take his shirt off, the moment that someone asked him to pull out a cucumber, to kiss a chicken, the moment that stuff started happening, he should have been like, wait a minute, I have kids. What am I doing? I can't be doing this. This is going to be the legacy of me that will be on the internet forever.
I can't believe I'm going to have to do this, but no, Phil, you're wrong. Rich's intention was to make a comedy show, and he tried to emulate other comedy shows. He did so badly, but he tried to emulate other shows like Howard Stern, where they would do jokes and stuff like that, as well as talk about important topics like politics, technology, society, and stuff like that. Rich did a bad job, but I mean, he was trying to do something. He wasn't just stuck on level 1, repeating the same shit every fucking day.
Ever. I can't have this kind of stuff out there. I have kids. I have to think about them, right? He didn't. In fact, he leaned into that. He leaned into the extreme content. So now the internet knows him as that. And now that it's blowing up in his face because people are finding things about this, right? Now he's worried. It's like, dude, you weren't worried about your kids, because if you were, you never would have made that content years ago. Okay, I have a little saying for everyone out there on the internet. Are you ready? You ready for this? This is for everyone out there who wants to lean into lol cow culture. I have an important announcement. Spread this, clip this, and spread this around YouTube and the internet. Are you ready? Once you put on the clown makeup and you start the clown show, the makeup doesn't ever wash off.
But you're the fucking, you're a clown. Then by your own definition, you stupid moron, you're a fucking clown forever. Because before, you were the king of hate. You subsisted off of drama. You wanted to be the bad guy. So by your own definition, you stupid moron, you're a fucking clown!
It doesn't matter how much you try to change or how much you try to spin it, you're still a clown.
Oh, he's so unaware of himself, it fucking hurts my brain!
And that's all I have to say about
that.
So, Rich,
I'm sorry, Peter.
Stop threatening people. You have no right to do so. If you have an issue with an upcoming documentary, watch it when it comes out. Respond to it, like I will to mine. If you find information...
No, you just said that you're not going to respond to all of it because you don't want to respond to specific parts. You can't tell Rich you need to respond to everything while you're sitting there refusing to do the fucking same, dum-dum.
There that is messed up, dispute it, refute it, give opposing testimony.
But you
give
won't
evidence.
do
You can't
that.
give evidence. I understand. I'm in the same boat. But at least be reasonable. Don't make threats. Don't do things that you're going to regret, because the internet is not going to forgive if you do stuff like that. You understand? Like, if you take someone who's a legit, respected content creator, and now you're threatening them because you think that it's going to save you and your family, dude, you made the bet already. You're stuck in it now. You have to live with it. You have to find a way to persevere. And I hope you do, actually. In truth, I hope Rich does persevere over this, because he does have a lot at stake. He does have a family that relies on him, and he has to find a way to make it work. What he's doing right now is not working, okay? It's not at all. It's the opposite of how someone should act if they actually are taking this seriously and want things that are to be better. You don't make threats. You don't do awful things like this. You have to man up and say, okay, you know what? It's going to come out. I'll watch it. I'll react to it myself or whatever. And there you go. And that's that. Okay? That's my take on it. Excuse me. Okay. Done. Said my piece. And again, I wouldn't have had to say that if Rich didn't bring me up about 20 times, right? Really, like 20 times he said this about me. Like, he's better than me. I'm not Phil. I'm better than Phil. It's like, dude, you're not better than anyone. If anything, your behavior is proving you're way worse than everyone. And in fact, guys, can we please make an observation here? With all the stuff that people have said about me over the last 10 to 15 years, all the negative things, right? You can take all of them and compile them all together. I'm an asshole. I don't take any blame. I insult game developers.
You do.
I am angry to my viewers. I don't change. I'm a dinosaur. This and that. And then all the usual nonsense that you hear lately with mobile games and bullshit and blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Even if every single piece of it is true, which it isn't.
It is.
But let's even assume that all of it is true.
It
all right?
is.
All these people who all these years have always talked shit about me, it's finally coming to light that they were always worse than me. But the reason that they did the stuff they did was to take the light off them. So they could feel higher than thou, mightier than thou, right? Look at me. I'll talk shit about everything.
People don't liken you to Rich from Review Tech. People liken Rich to you. You're a fucking lolcow. Just because people are on Rich at the moment doesn't absolve you of everything you've done. Nope. He's too stupid and doesn't understand it's the dongle.
Everyone else. But then again, when the light gets turned back on them, they're exposed to be far worse than the people that they have been trying to talk shit about for ages on end.
I don't remember Rich defrauding the government.
I haven't been doing anything whatsoever close to what these people have been doing. Not even close.
What?
But I just don't mess around with the drama sphere. I don't clap back. I don't do these things like they do. I just sit here and make content for my audience. I just relax and have a good time, and that's what it's all about. I don't turn my existence into drama. I just instead want to make fun.
You literally ran a forum called the King of Hate Forums. What?
Stuff for you guys. I want to relax and enjoy life and have a good time. I told you right now, I'm literally in the best time of my life right now. A loving family.
You don't have a family.
A great job, an awesome community of people who I
You
interact
have
with
a
every
wife,
day. I make
bro.
a living doing this. What do I have to complain about? At all. You know? I'm lucky. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not.
So
you were just begging for a video game yesterday.
About me, it's all getting exposed finally. And by the way, I'm not the one doing it. I don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to lift a finger. I can just sit here and be me and chill and relax and watch as all the stuff around me burns down, because I never got involved in that. Again, I never put on the clown makeup. Why do you think people are so upset?
Bro, by your own definition, Rich sought out the drama, ran a drama channel. You literally sought out the drama, wanted to be the bad guy, the self-professed heel of the FGC. You wanted to be the bad guy. You put on the makeup long ago. And by your own definition, since it never washes away and it never goes away, and by your own definition, once that makeup goes on, it's on forever. You are a clown forever. Forever. You're a clown.
Upset with me because I refuse to engage with the clown attitude and the lolcow shit. I refuse. I'm not a lolcow.
You fucking are. You're the king of the lolcows, bro. You're so delusional that you're saying what you're saying right now, and you believe it.
Try as much as you'd want to try to spin it like that. I don't fit the textbook definition because I don't engage in it. I refuse to.
I don't engage in
me and have fun.
What are you doing
my
right now?
Leave me alone. That's all I've ever wanted.
What are you doing right now?
It's them that has me in their mouths. It's them that won't leave it alone because they think they can benefit by keep trying to drag me and my community down. Nah, we're still going to be here after all of this. You understand that? After all these people burn away and melt away and are gone and are forgotten, I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, because you have no future prospects.
Okay.
You have nothing.
Time for shout-outs because it's getting late. Let's see here. Cypress, thanks for the super chat earlier. It was an early super chat.
Okay, let's get back to some Batman.
Account. I had extra money on it. Here you go. I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff, but I'm happy to tune in and make this my escape. Can't wait for your NES World Championships today. Sounds good. Thank you, Cypress.
Okay, so we have 1,
Purple
2,
Swordfish
3,
in the super chat says, hope this helps with the Switch you just pricked.
4, 5, 6,
Yeah, I guess.
7.
Thanks a lot, Purple Swordfish. Bloomkit, 13 months as a member, was the one telling me to hold down the power button. Okay, and then JK Gamer did a super chat. Hold the button on the Switch for a few seconds. All right, we already tried that. Didn't do anything. Then Bluka did a super chat and says, just use Wi-Fi. You probably will never play a Nintendo game online anyway. Hold on. My next 400 amiibos are on order to reward Nintendo for this great development this morning. Delete GTA Trash Grinders. I have no idea what GTA Trash Grinders is. But he did a $20 super chat. Says, DSP, I love your content. I want to say, I love to destroy cargo in GTA Online. More tips if you support it. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't follow GTA Online, so I literally can't comment on it.
Delusion
Sorry,
is a brand door.
I wish I knew what you were talking about. I don't
Dude,
know.
I was watching this short this morning when I was waking up, and it was Carl Urban describing his time on the set of The Lord of the Rings. And he said if he could trade every movie experience that he had, including working for the MCU, being Dredd, you know, working on The Boys, he would want to go back and do more Lord of the Rings. I thought that was cool. I love Lord of the Rings as well.
I don't follow the GTA stuff. I don't know if that's a roleplay community or whatever. I know nothing about it, so I would be the last person to ask anything about that.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and then Sarah did a super chat saying, you're better than this way. I'm going to take the high road and wishing Rich well. I do wish him well. I want him to do better, but he has to learn to do better. He can't keep doing what he's doing. He can't keep
Oh, the
thinking he's better than
irony,
everyone around him
bro.
when he's not. He can't
Bro,
keep bringing
but
me
that's
up like
you
this. He
do.
can't threaten people. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm directly involved. He's literally bringing me up every moment. He's threatening someone whose documentaries are well respected and someone whose documentaries I want to watch. And now he's saying, oh, I'm going to strike him down. It's like, what is going on with this guy? Sometimes things need to be called out. And, you know, again, I don't normally do this, but this is a direct case. Someone sent it to me, said, are you even aware this existed? Because, man, take a look at this. And I watched it. I was like, I can't believe it. Like, I had no clue. Again, I don't watch Rich. I don't know his content. I had no idea he's on this downward spiral or what's going on. But this is just sad stuff, man. Again, I wish him the best, but he has to make an attitude change. He can't keep acting like that and think that things will ever get better, you know?
Yep.
Okay. So thank you, Sarah, for that super chat. And now we have some tips to shout out. So first of all, what's going on?
What's going on? Oh no. Blah blah blah.
Load. I can't read if it doesn't load. I received $1.04 tip. Someone says, I got back from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm proud to say Marvel is back in top form with their best movie that they've done in years. You're a fan of Wolverine, but are you a fan of Deadpool? When I read Marvel Comics, Deadpool was not a comedic character. Deadpool was a silent assassin. The original Deadpool character in the X-Force comics was a villain who was a silent assassin. It wasn't until years later that they completely rewrote the character to be over-the-top comic relief. And then he became, like, ultra popular. So, do I know of Deadpool being a funny character? Yes. I saw the first Deadpool movie. I thought it was really good. I thought Ryan Reynolds...
He's wrong. Deadpool from his inception was always written to be a funny type character. Yes, they've increased it to the nth degree, but he was always written that way.
Fit the role perfectly.
Burn them away. Let them fall down to the ground.
You know, I don't know. I don't really know about the comics version of Deadpool, so I can't really attest to that. Okay?
Yeah, because you never read the comics, bro.
Okay. Also, I received $1 tip.
Now, admittedly, I'm not the biggest
Someone says they have an
Marvel
extra
guy,
Marvel Rivals PS5 code. Am I interested in checking it out on stream? Yes. Marvel Rivals is the third-person team-based action game similar to Overwatch. And yes, I would be interested in that. If you want to email it to me, and if that's the case, if it's legit for this week, I will play it like Monday or Tuesday. For sure. I'd be interested in checking that out. Thank you for the offer. So email me, darksydeflow@hotmail.com, and let me know that you did, so that way I can check and make sure it didn't hit my spam. Okay? Thank you.
Go down this way.
And then I received an anonymous tip for $10.39. Someone sent me a message and says they want to keep it anonymous, so don't read it. So I won't. Thank you for an anonymous $10.39 tip.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's trying to, but
okay.
He thinks
we got through
everybody's
everything
just
I wanted to
burning
talk about
down
today.
around him.
I knew that was going to be a heck of a show. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Let's do some Q&A. And if anyone has anything they want to discuss, tag me in the chat. And if any other I miss the anticipation of games, midnight releases. Everything is spoiled and streamed weeks ahead. Well, we've already talked about that. That obviously is part of the problem. That
I'm gonna go play.
Game marketers have felt that the presence of social media, the presence of YouTube and Twitch have changed marketing for games. They no longer have to pay multi-million dollars for ad campaigns. They just give the games out to select content creators for free. They promote the games for them. And now, via word of mouth and a lot of butt kissing, these games sell well at launch. doesn't always work. But
no,
there is a problem with that because you've
I can't remember the last time I went to a fucking YouTuber to tell me what type of game I should play, bro. I decide for myself.
Spoiled that feeling of the newness or launch of a game when someone already has it 2 weeks early and has put it all over the internet, right? No more do people line up at the store at night for a midnight release. No one's like, oh, look at this physical box. Let's unbox it and see what's in it. You don't get that whole experience anymore. Now it's, oh, I pre-ordered it. It's already pre-downloaded on my console for a week before the game even came out. And by the way, the entire game's been spoiled on the internet by someone already. All right, I can't wait to play it on Friday. The hype's gone, man, you know? And that's the industry that did that. That's the industry's fault. The industry didn't have to do that. They chose collectively to do this, and I think it has killed stuff. I mean, that was my formula. My formula was pre-order games at GameStop, go midnight release, pick it up, come home, release day unboxing, put that video out, play it for 4 or 5 hours, upload those footage, go to sleep, play it the whole next day. Within 2 days, beat the game, review the game, on to the next. Literally, that cycle would never work anymore. Never. I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. It wouldn't work. At the Gamer says, GameStop says they've stopped doing midnight release parties because they don't get more than 10 pre-orders. There you go.
Yeah, I have to work too much. I don't have time to go to.
Yeah, for me, the biggest ones were always Call of Duty was always humongous.
I'd much rather.
pt.5 was huge.
Oh, Ronnie Blaze, I think you're a little far back, bro. You must have you must be watching for somewhere else or something. I don't know.
And usually there would be a few distinct, really big games every year. Whatever the big blockbusters were that everyone was anticipating, those would be the ones you get a ton of people who would show up for. Others, not so much. Sometimes it'd be like 5-10 people, but it would depend on the game heavily. But yeah, there were some big-ass midnight releases that I attended back in the day. No, I never played SOCOM when it was on PS2, PS3. I think I played, there was a SOCOM in like PS3, PS4 era. I think I played one, whatever the new one was, but it didn't last. It like really fizzled out real fast. Carlos says Gears 3 was nuts for him. Gears 3, see, I started with Gears 2. My earliest Gears playthrough was Gears 2. I did Gears 3. I did a co-op playthrough of it. I don't remember. Again, that was one, I feel like that was a release day of like 3 games. So I probably picked up like 3 at once. Okie dokie says, I'm excited for Epic Mickey and Metal Gear 3 and Dead Rising, all remakes this year. Alex from Phoenix says, I remember the hype into Halo 3. Yeah, that was ridiculous because not only was that a GameStop, that was a mainstream one. Like that was Best Buy and others, Walmart. They all did midnight release for Halo 3. You'd pre-order the game and every store had a line around it to pick up their copy of Halo 3. It was nuts. Did I play Call of Duty 3? Yes, I did. I played all the original Call of Duties, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I've always hated Call of Duty. I thought Medal of Honor was pretty cool, but I never really cared
my last
for
big midnight release was Red Dead Redemption 2. There's a ton of people. Even then, it wasn't the same as the past. Daxpa says, my last one was Link's Awakening Remake. That actually attracted quite a few people. Atomic, 12 months as a member, asked what did I think of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. On the very last part of my playthrough, I give my full summarized opinion. So I would say watch that.
Oh,
if you want
Lord.
the full skinny in a nutshell, it was good.
Just
but
say
it was a lot of the same of what you would expect. I did like 2 or 3 bosses, thought they were quite fun and unique. I liked some of the lore of certain bosses and areas. I think the legacy dungeons were well done, but it's also not the best thing ever. There was a lot of repetition and not so good stuff in it too. It was good though. Overall, it was good. The Dan man, you're asking me for financial advice. Is probably I'm the worst person. Don't ask me for financial advice. I played SOCOM 4 with the motion controllers. Yeah. With the move, right? I remember that. That's what the gun was for. The gun attachment. Yeah. Shady Platinum just did a super chat. Says, I hate that you can't go online the week before a game release because you have to avoid spoilers. You're absolutely right. Now it's all over the internet on purpose. It's completely spoiled. And it's like, how do game companies not understand that that has actually killed hype for the games. Like, who are they talking to, right? It sounds like they're talking to morons, right? You're talking to the idiots who aren't going to buy your game anyway. Yeah, we love that you gave the game to that fucking streamer and they streamed the first 4 hours of the game 2 weeks early. No, normal people don't like that. Normal people don't want the game spoiled. They all want to play it on release day so they're not spoiled. That's idiots who want the fucking first 4 hours of the game spoiled, and they're not going to buy your game anyway. They're just there for the hype of being on a premiere stream of a game because some fucking big selected streamer got it early. Like, you're fucking stupid. You're not asking the target audience who buys your games what they want. You're asking dunces who watch streams. Right? That's the equivalent of, like, you know, PewDiePie, and I'm not hating on PewDiePie. He'd put out a hot new video. It would get a ton of ads, and the ads would be for life insurance. Right? So the target
can never start
PewDiePie's great to
too
advertise on.
early
It's going to make a
thinking
lot of
about
money.
life insurance.
But you put life insurance ads on a PewDiePie video. PewDiePie's audience is mostly children back in the day. So children didn't buy life insurance. It's called ineffective marketing.
Oh,
it's the same thing
we
here. When you have
switched
a
over
game, you're giving it to
hold
the
on. We switched over from Batman to playing some Mortal Kombat. I finally got the movie skins for Mortal Kombat. I got the Sub-Zero and Reptile. You got Scorpion for free. So, damn it. Fucked up the content.
selected streamer, the selected content creator early.
But I'm
People
just
who are
running some
dunces are the
packets.
ones who want to spoil 2 weeks early. They're not going to buy the game anyway.
What fighting
so
game
all you've
is
done is
tonight?
you advertised and spoiled your game all over the internet, and you've reduced the amount of sales it was actually going to make because you put it out too early. You don't get that day one hype anymore, right? GTA 6, I'm going to say this. If Rockstar has any modicum of know-how or intelligence left, they will not give GTA 6 out early. They will say, no one gets it early. Everyone just buy it and play it together on launch day. Because that's the biggest release coming out in the next 10 years, I feel. And if they do it that way, they will make an insane amount of money. They need to not release the game early to anyone. Just fucking put it out on release day and let
I
everyone
actually
kind of
want to play a Grand
They
Theft
will-
Auto
if
too.
they have this
I
game
have
leaked
Grand Theft
early,
Auto,
they're
San
going to kill
Andreas
themselves.
right here.
They're going to be so upset with
haven't
the
played
fact
it
that,
yet,
you know,
but I
the
will.
hype is dead. They should not be giving that game out early, in my opinion.
Oh, it's cool, Ronnie Blaze. You don't gotta switch up, bro. You do whatever you want. We're just playing some Mortal Kombat, running some button press matches in Tower. I haven't played in a while, and I have another friend that wants.
All right, I think we got to end,
hook
guys.
it
We
up
actually have to
in
get to
some,
gameplay today.
Mortal
I know this is a
Kombat,
very
so.
lengthy and fun podcast with everything we talked about, but I think it's time to wrap it up and jump into the Nintendo World Championships with bad D-pad controls. There's 2 controllers that don't have a good D-pad. I can't wait, right? All right, guys. Let's wrap it up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow, I will tell you all about how this NES World Championships went. Well, excuse me, how Nintendo World Championships NES Edition went. And also, tomorrow, we'll be talking about how I did in Street Fighter tonight. And
Oh, it's
tomorrow
Street
is the
Fighter.
big marathon.
Fuck yes.
Tomorrow is the digital summer party.
I don't know. I think it's a lot of microtransactions. There's not a lot of single player content, and Mortal Kombat is really sold on its single player content. Right now, all it has is invasions and tower mode. So it doesn't have a lot of what you would normally get. It's really the Street Fighter 4 version of Mortal Kombat. It's the bare bones version of Mortal Kombat.
I'm excited. It sounds
No,
like
you
we may
get
be doing the
towers.
Marvel
I'm
Rivals
playing
beta
the
tomorrow,
towers
which would be
now.
awesome. That's so.
I'm playing the towers now, but there's no, like, you get a story mode, but there's no crypt. You know, it's just the towers. You don't get the multiverse type towers that are constantly live, that are switching all the time. All that is now just in invasions mode. So 10 and 11 are pretty much better. But MK9 is still the gold standard.
Something special.
I'll
for the digital
defend
summer
that
party.
until
I'm
my
excited for
final
it.
breath, bro.
So I hope you guys will join me.
I was so good at Mortal Kombat 9. I could pick up just about any character and play at a pro level, bro. I was fourth place Evo level. I was so good. No, I'm kidding. I really did love Mortal Kombat 9. It was my jam.
today for the fun stuff, and
Oh,
come back
God.
tomorrow, and I'll summarize it all, and we'll get the party started here on DSP
fuck.
Gaming. Okay, guys?
Is
Thanks
that
so
a
very much.
woman
See you
with a beard?
soon.
I would.
Cool. All right. Very good. Let's get set up here. I do have to pee before we begin, but it should not be a long break or anything. I also have no concept of where to put my camera because I don't know how this game's set up. You know, I don't know if it's going to have a gold in the upper right-hand corner or whatever you got to do. I don't know how it's going to be. I guess I'm going to start with the Pro controller, and if this flops and fails,
he does, bro.
I might go over and move over to the Hori, because this thing is actually, I need to clean it. It's dirty.
You should be playing Street Fighter.
I've had this since the launch of the Switch. It's 7 years old. This thumbstick is all screwed up. It's actually melting. Remember I told you that thumbsticks melt over time? So, yeah.
Excuse me? I still have my PS2 controller from, what was it, 2005? The fuck do you mean thumbsticks melt? Like, it's not even like, oh, I take it out and I clean it off. No, it's in a bag, in a box, in my shed outside. I probably shouldn't say that. No, but it's the truth. I want to know. How is your thumbsticks melting? Like, my thumbsticks aren't melting. Maybe my other controller? Nope. Maybe the Switch controller? You can hear it. Oh, in proper climate. Are you shitting me? But I live in the Pacific Northwest as well. He doesn't have a central AC unit.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Right thumbstick is fine. The left thumbstick is actually legit melting. Maybe I should just get the Hori one now. Actually,
I love where I live then,
disgusting
because it
really
just
gross.
is perfect for my hobbies. It's perfect for what I love, what I love around me: forests, animals, wildlife, and trees. And Phil is the antithesis of that.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, but where I live, the seasons could change. Like, 1 minute, it's sunny outside, and the next minute, it's raining with no clouds in the sky. That happened yesterday. I was like, where the fuck is this rain coming from? Oh. What the fuck?
It's not nearly as bad as I thought. It actually, I just wiped it with a tissue, and a lot of the gunk came off. So I'll probably do during the, I'll go grab like a paper towel.
Oh, God, it's gross. It's his skin, dude. It's his, Oh, God. He's that disgusting? Does he know what a bathtub is? Did this motherfucker just say I wiped it with a paper towel and all this gunk came off of your thumbsticks, bro? What are you sticking your thumbs into? It sounds like he was taking care of shit. It was on his thumbs. Look at him. perplexed down in the corner. Look at this. Look at this man. I can safely say that I have never had a controller melt on me. Watch that in a little bit.
A little bit of cleaner. I'll come in here and wipe it down. So it might work fine. All right. Quick break, guys, just for me to go use the restroom and grab some cleaner. And then I'll be back, and we will start with Nintendo World Championships. All right? Thank you, guys. I'll see you in a sec.
Oh, I want to vomit. Like, seriously, that's disgusting. Your fingers are so disgusting that you have actual gunk and mildew and gross grease on your controller from nothing other than your hands. Oh, JDX, he never turns it off from what I'm to understand. We will certainly watch that Botchamania, bro. But I wanna detract on a little bit of the begging man for a little while. No. But what are you touching? He is disgusting. He's disgusting. Oh, and I forewent the edible this morning. I didn't eat my edible. I was going to, but the last edible I ate conked me out so bad I slept for 12 hours. So I decided not to take it today because I wanted to enjoy one day off this week and not sleep through it. I need to get a testing kit so I can see what dosage, or at least the milligrams, in these edibles, because I'm just eating them like, oh, it's 10, 15 milligrams just like for a little square, but it obviously isn't. Well, it's not a little square. It wasn't like, what was it? A cereal bar size, like a Rice Krispie treat. But I didn't think it would do that much. Oh, we got Darish. We have Darish. We have a pedophile in the open. Here, nah. I wish I could do Herbert the pervert from Family Guy. I would do that voice for Darish. He leaves the ones on that he's using at that moment and doesn't turn them off until he's done, from what I'm to understand. So, like, if he's using his PlayStation 5, he won't even put it into rest mode. But then again, I don't know how true that is. Dude, I thought it was on fucking... Is he back from break yet? Okay, his ass is back. Dude, he was gone for a long time.
Okay, so I got some cleaner, my paper towel here. I'm going to scrub the controller down here before we begin. It is.
Do not use cleaner on your controllers. Use rubbing alcohol. I'm not super tech literate, you know, but I know you're not supposed to use liquids on your technology, even to clean them. Right? Because it could get in through the cracks of the controller and it could ruin the controller. Why would you want to do that? Am I wrong? I usually get a little bit of rubbing alcohol and I wipe my stuff down and it evaporates almost on contact. Well, depending on how much you put on there, obviously. But I wouldn't use Windex or like bleach cleaner or whatever the fuck cleaner that it's not going to evaporate. It's just going to sit on the
covered in
controller.
dust. Pretty bad. I haven't used it in 100 years. Make sure everything is, you know, nice and clean.
Oh.
Oh.
He's definitely a Mormon. I mean, a moron. I really did not mean to say Mormon. Sorry, I was watching South Park last night, and it was the Book of Mormon episode.
Okay. All right. Hopefully this works. We'll find out when I start playing. I don't, you know, the D-pad sucks. I'm not expecting much from it. But hopefully the thumbstick will work. I guess we'll have to test and see,
We
right?
gotta make sure the thumbstick works. We have to test it.
Okay.
That was the most undeserving I've ever heard. You didn't earn that relaxation. Dude, I'm
all right,
glad
guys.
they
So thanks
finally gave
so much
all
so
the
far
ninjas
for a
new
great stream. Thank you for the early support.
I hate
you
these
guys know the deal.
over-designed garbage costumes.
With my streams, anything is appreciated, whether it be a super chat, membership, gifted membership, or tip. We are reaching the end of the month here. It would be great to get a little bit of a push. It actually has been a much slower month for me this month, but there's nothing you can do. When you're in the summer and there's not any high-profile new releases, there's not much you can do about that. Likely things will pick up next month again with the big releases at the end of the month. But, you know, if you like the content today, please support it in some way. My goal is $50 in tips, and we're almost there already. If we
My voice isn't that good. It's not. It just has awkward inflection when it wants to.
do above that, that'd be great. Okay?
Maybe I should do ASMR.
All right, let's get set up here.
Oh my god. I should recreate Rich's old ASMR video. I could talk like this, and I could accentuate everything I say. I hate ASMR. What's up, dog? What? What?
All right,
Are
Derek,
you
I'll see you tomorrow
Chungus?
for the marathon. Sounds good. All right, everyone ready? Let's get started here.
Bro, I've been waiting for these costumes. They're so
Well, hello,
good.
everyone, and welcome to the first thing I'm actually doing on my Nintendo Switch in about 7 months.
Welcome. It's the first thing I'm doing on my Nintendo Switch in a very long time. My balls haven't dropped, and I'm kind of a raging gay man. I hide behind my fat wife, and I pretend I'm attracted to her, but I'm really not.
Months. Yeah, it's been that much of a drought on the Switch, although there've been a couple games here or there that maybe I considered playing. Nothing really crazy good. Finally, today in the middle of the summer, I'm going to check out the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. This is supposed to be a game that has created challenge runs for classic NES games featuring Super Mario Bros. 1 through 3 plus the Lost Levels, Zelda 1 and 2, Excite Bike, Balloon Fight, Ice Climbers, Kirby, Metroid, Donkey Kong, and more. So it should be pretty interesting. We're going to give it a whirl today and see how it works. Now, to forewarn everyone, sadly, I don't really have a good retro controller for the Switch.
Yep.
I've had the Pro controller forever.
Oh, no,
7 years I've had this thing. It's really good for modern games, okay? It's not good for classics. This D-pad is...
But, bro, like, the SNES fucking controller for the Nintendo Switch is on eBay for like $50. In fact, here, let me look it up right now. eBay. I've been shopping on eBay lately. I probably should.
It's not very good. I also have a Hori wired control pad, which is decent, but again, doesn't have a great D-pad. So what we're going to do is we're going to mess around and see if this is good. Maybe I can play it with the thumbstick. If not, maybe I got to switch to the Hori pad and try that. But we'll see how this goes today. Let's jump in. Here we go.
Yep. It's trending at $50.
One player or party mode. Actually, we're gonna go for one player.
The highest
I
is
don't have a party here
$55 right now for Nintendo Switch. It's $55, and it's just a wireless Super Nintendo controller.
Usually, I have several parties a day.
120K
The party, I'm all partied.
a year, 5K a month in business expenses, and he can't buy a $50 controller. See, this is why I don't believe he spends that much. It's not possible. He can't afford anything, yet spends 5K a month in business expenses. Where?
Out right now. We gotta go single player. Between the late 80s and early 90s, NES championships were held all across the world. The obstacle of visiting the venues in person may have made it difficult for many of you to see these spectacles firsthand. Yet, some of you faced an even greater obstacle, not yet being born. Well, I was born. That's why we brought the championships to you. Now you can experience the thrill of competition against players all around the world. This is the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. We have to make a profile, huh? Oh, Lord. Choose your player icon.
He
Let's
is
do the
old
jumping
as
Mario.
dirt.
Ooh. I was NES generation. I did write my name on some of my games. I did not complete every game that I got. I did play in some game tournaments. Oh, man. No, I had a console. I had game packs and a console. Would rather watch than play? No. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Game & Watch generation?
Yep.
Super NES. I mean, I was the Super NES generation primarily. I had an NES, but Super NES is when I got it, like right at launch, and I played the living heck out of it. I'll say Super NES generation. There you go. Select from NES or Famicom games. Your favorite can be changed at any time. NES game. Okay. Wait, what are we doing? Favorite NES game of all time?
What are we doing?
Oh, wow. I actually have to pick my favorite NES game of all time? Oh, that's tough. I don't even know if I can do that. Oh, man.
All right.
I like how it defaulted.
All right, I'm done with this. I don't care about him playing this game. Let's go and watch Botchamania. Oh, God.
Well, bringing down the knee pad.
Yep, dropping that knee pad.
Could be telegraphing his idea.
I think he's doing that. Yes, sir. And he hits the top. Oh, watch out, cameraman.
All together now. Wait a minute. I think I missed some messages here. Hold on. Save me, Lustman. If you want to shoot me that video, I mean, I don't know what it is. All together now. All together now. Why does he remind me of Jason Statham? Nice. Oh, she landed her head right on the table or the ladder, bro. Nice. Bam. Oof. Okay, let's watch that. Is this about content creators? Run me by this a little, or run this by me a little bit. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a parody dub. Okay. It's just with some anime you have to second guess it.
The subject of shit comes up. And
it is
we start talking about pooing.
This time on I forgot what it was.
Pooed on someone. Would you ever poo on? Would you get shit on? And one of my friends volunteers to get
I'm sorry, what?
Shit on.
Say it again. My thoughts exactly. No. I didn't. I have a hard time recognizing voices. Everybody just kind of sounds the same to me.
That would be the most intimidating kind of scene to do, especially for your first scene. But then once I was actually in it and fucking, it was actually the best because I was working with one of the most respected directors in the industry and with all of the top talent. I felt like, okay, the pressure's actually not on me. Poppy, from Poppy. And you love Poppy.
I don't know. I've never ordered that before. Maybe they're adding the candy as a new form of customer appreciation. I heard a rumor that a new cake shop is about to open up downtown. You know, they're probably worried this new shop will steal all their customers away.
I'm Poppy.
How is it?
It's too big. No way!
Goddamn. Why do these dudes obsess over me? Because they're gay?
You must be new here, my friend.
I have become a human colonoscopy, and now I have finally found the biggest shit nugget, the anus of the internet.
If I was ugly, I wouldn't have to worry about this.
I was an extra in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I know, no autographs. I'm just a normal person like all of you. I put my pants on one nipple at a time and wipe my ass crack after a hard shit with both hands.
At this point, just kill yourself. It'll be that much easier for your life. Trust me, your parents won't worry. It'll be one less mouth they gotta feed.
I still have no idea who the girl is.
Fuck.
You know what? I'm standing my ground like a real man.
Wait, is it a VTuber? Is it the one with the hat?
I know these people know what they're doing, and so I can trust that.
You could tell this bitch is a fucking moron.
My methods are unorthodox. My battle cry may be misconstrued as being a pussy, but goddammit, the results speak for themselves, baby. We got him.
Yeah.
I don't know. What? Oh. Was it the girl at the beginning? Oh. No comment.
We from the Seahorse Tribe are great admirers of the Pearl, and I know exactly where to find it, even without that raggedy-looking finder, so you can count on me, guys!
I don't know for sure.
If you don't believe me, then find Zera! But even Zero's finder keeps saying that it's somewhere around here, Zera.
And you can go somewhere and kill yourself.
Huh?
I've moved on. I swear to God, I've moved on. I've had sex 50 fucking times a day ever since, and I'm much happier.
I thought it was over.
I'm busted inside of random assault.
Oh, it's 19 minutes, bro? I thought it was just the first. Okay, my bad. Yep, we only watch 10 seconds of the video, and then I steal your money.
Guys, check out my new favorite channel. It is so good. Oh my god. Look at it.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
That shit was lit.
The princess who fell from the sky.
All started 10 years ago with an attempt to shut down a well-respected theory crafter who had rhetoric that posed a threat. But then it evolved to people who held the largest market share in the community.
That's impossible, Zura. We from the Seahorse tribe are great admirers of the pearl, and I know exactly where to find it, even without that raggedy-looking finder, so you can count on me, guys!
I don't know for sure.
If you don't believe me, then fine, Zura! But even Zero's finder keeps saying that it's somewhere around here, Zura.
I want you to realize that your life is literally worthless.
What's wrong with an adult having toys?
And you can go somewhere and kill yourself.
Huh?
This bitch is hiding her Instagram.
How badly do you want to suckle from that juicy teat of internet clout?
I want to let you guys know that I'm now sponsored by G Fuel. I'm super excited. And if you use my code at checkout, you'll get a dope discount. The code is Sasha. That's it. Super easy. Just my first name. Thanks so much for the support.
The only thing worse than a liar is a shitty actor.
Only the real ones know.
Cuckold. Well, I fucked your mom relentlessly and I busted inside of it.
Random assault.
No, you fake wannabe gay fuck.
Have you ever been angry? Have you ever seen a grown man's penis? We're about to talk about 1 out of 2 of those things.
How about you bend over and spread your black burnt ass cheeks with your pink anus and let a nigga protrude his dick up your ass?
Yeah, sure. We have small dick syndrome going on. This guy, he's breaking all the rules. He's busted out the Shogun method right here, right now, and you can really see just how effective it is.
How to speak dolphin. I learned how to speak shark. I learned how to speak whale. I tell which means friendly, 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 friendly in a whale.
Finally! Finally! No! Yes! Another one! No way! This is insane. This has never happened before, you guys. Never happened before. I'm so excited. So excited.
Stop!
Wherever I go, whatever I do, I'm gonna have these corny ass niggas dialed in. Like flies on shit. I'm promising you.
Look at yourselves in the mirror.
Like, just own it. Like, you're fucking stupid. Like, you are visibly stupid.
Tell your mom she could play this dick in her mouth. Like piano keys. All she had to do is just all on my dickhead with the motion of her fingers. Just gyrate the cock until I'm about to bust, but she stops right before. And keeps sucking me softly. Just to make my dick so rock hard and swollen that my veins are about to explode. Just enough to tease me. She did that so crazy that it left me with an erection where the blood had nowhere else to go but to the tip, having the tip of my head looking like Bozo the Clown's nose. I was walking around with a red circle instead of a dickhead.
Every word you say is like a caveman trying to speak while having peanut butter in his mouth. Like,
no way! No way! Sasha Zero!
your lips look chapped as fuck with that lipstick on. All right, you're poking out your lips. You got chapped lips. You got nice tits. But at the same time, I don't see why you're hating on somebody like me. And you can't understand the context of what even.
Oh, dude, I don't know if you're trolling me. I don't know if you're trolling me right now.
I'd rather stream for 10 hours than fuck you.
Yeah.
You stupid son of a bitch.
There's been times in my life where I've fucked 3 women in one day, like, unintentionally. I need to bend a nigga over and fuck. It's clear.
I'm pretty good at not getting triggered, just because I've heard it all and I've seen it all. Craigslist was huge at the time. You can find alternative lifestyle events.
Ask your mom if it was in the fucking 80s when she was getting her back blown out by multiple niggas in disco clubs, pussy.
Sasha Zero. Can I abandon him?
We're not gonna waste our time kicking it around women we don't want to bang. It's just a waste of time, right? I don't have no female best friends. I don't want to be friends with no woman. Period. It's pointless.
Spoken like a real alpha male here. No doubt this man's getting approached 6 to 7 times a day. No doubt in my fucking mind. That's probably on the low end. That's probably like during the off season.
You know, let's say as tough as I might be, being able to hear the same crap over and over, like after a while, that's gonna eat at anybody.
It's clear as day what's going on. Once you put it all together, what he is doing is he's actually looking to consolidate his power within this community by eliminating the people who pose a threat to his rhetoric or market share.
You are talking about the concept of simps. Oh my god, that scared me. No way, he did not just pounce.
People gotta start using their brains, man. Learn from Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, all these type of people. None of you motherfuckers get bitches. You're not chick magnets.
You don't know.
None of you niggas attract bitches. Your clout does. You're not celebrities. You're fucking YouTubers.
Yeah, right. I know you've seen me finish many times. Dude, we did that faster than we did anything else.
Alright, go fuck as many bitches as you can. Then it's gonna start getting boring. Then you're gonna be like, what's next?
I hate people that just can't admit they were wrong about something. I hate it.
He's gonna have no choice but to like it. He's gonna sit there, being humiliated, forced to catch an erection by a gay ass nigga.
Like, what the heck?
I don't care what your plans were for today. They're about to change. So call in sick to work, and I don't give a shit if it's like the biggest day of your life. Your wife's in labor right now, delivering your brand new baby into this world. You're on the way to the hospital right now to be supportive and help. You're about to pull over, because I'm going to show you a man that's going to make you too horny to function. You're going to black out from pure ecstasy.
Imagine if women had dicks and men had pussies and we were just really into big dicks.
You are gay. The sooner you realize that, the better. Fucking gay ass nigga.
I'm completely over it. I've moved on. I swear to God, I've moved on. I've had sex 50 fucking times a day ever since, and I'm much happier now. I fucking promise you. And don't you ever question whether or not I'm happy about it. I de-aged myself from 27 years old to 12. I was able to really assimilate into the character here and become a 12-year-old.
You know what? I do touch kids. I touch kids when I bust hot loads all in your fucking mom's kids.
What's up, everybody?
Wait,
I'm sure everybody knows what's going on here.
God, you guys, what's your problem? I'm not gonna add you. I'm not gonna write you. Fuck off. We're not friends. Jesus Christ.
Damn! It's been a minute since I've seen myself on camera. You guys are truly blessed to have me here.
Clap this dick in your mouth, motherfucker. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a bunch of my disciples hold you down. Right? We're gonna force you to get on your motherfucking knees. While I pull out my motherfucking BBC. Stroke dick right in front of your motherfucking face. While watching X videos. As soon as I'm ready to bust, you're gonna have no choice but to open wide, because I'm gonna have my disciples pry open your motherfucking jaw, pry open your mouth, while I ejaculate hot black sperm down your throat, and you're forced to drink it, motherfucker. Then you're gonna wash it down with some motherfucking vodka. On top of that, you're gonna wash it down with Hennessy, bitch.
Floor gang!
Nigga just really called out a V skill with a fucking Should have been able to shoot that dog with my fucking...
We've seen some wacky, goofy shit recently.
You guys.
Hopefully a cop snipes your ass.
Yeah, baby!
Like I said, a man has to at least fuck 50 women in his life and experience all walks of sexual life to erase lust. Porn can't do it for you.
There are things about the entertainment and let's say mainstream entertainment industry that are much sleazier than porn, by far.
Oh, let me clear up something, dumbass bitch. Didn't nobody leave me because I've been single since 2017, bitch. I've had chicks tell me that, oh my god, you actually paid attention to the clip.
Damn! Sasha Ciro.
How's it going, bros? My name is pt.5.
To snake the other two.
But if somebody was going to tie me up, I wasn't going to be left somewhere.
No one really took me seriously, and then I think I had a reaction to that. I'm like, I don't want to be like a kid's entertainer.
I'm sure you guys have probably heard the news by now. And it's fucking true. After 613 days. Get up! You need to up the offer. If you want me to come back, you gotta give me something.
I did it. Please, just...
I've been begging for 18 minutes! Oh, trash, you're fucking washed up, you motherfucker. You short fucking little midget.
That's why I've always that's why I've always tried to keep busy doing my own thing and self-sustaining, really, to sort of avoid falling into those pitfalls.
You fucking idiots act like I've played this game before.
I did it. Thought I couldn't do it, did you?
Over the last few years, I've been searching for something sacred, a lost treasure that I've yet to find even a trace of, nor have I been able to locate anyone that would even know where to begin to look. It's baffled experts for years now. It's like a real-world One Piece. Some question if it ever even exists in the first place, but I know for a fact it does, because I made it.
Your life serves no purpose. If I were you, I would go in front of the mirror and slit my wrist slowly and watch myself bleed out the DNA that I don't deserve.
Easy! Open your eyes. Three novels later, I was like, do I still want to do this? Do I still want to go out on auditions and having to put myself out in front of people?
Gay trigger.
Just vanish.
He's gonna stroke his throat so crazy, this nigga's gonna throw up his last 2 meals. NANI? And Rox ain't gonna give a fuck. He gonna keep using his throat for friction and bust a hot load down his throat while he chokes and gargles and we keep him tied up. And the nigga's actually gonna die from choking on ejaculation.
I've been begging to stop jacking off!
Niggas have to be in here jacking off.
I decided I will come play your dying, boring game.
Penguin Z0.
I've been ganked 55 times today. I win.
PVC armor activated. I live my life daily.
Nothing will stand in the way of me and my virginity.
Sick of seeing your black ass in my motherfucking room. Don't you get the message, bitch? I don't want you here, spook.
Want to start over from scratch?
I've been thinking about posting my dick pics or gaping my ass on Twitter.
Listen, this is the price you pay when you're a gorgeous black man. You even have gay niggas on your dick.
The uncle is absolute. Sasha Zero.
That was some of the most ridiculous shit I have ever seen. That was funny. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to bring the stream to a close here. I gotta take my dogs outside. So I will see you tonight, maybe, hopefully, if I don't fall asleep again. Have a good one, guys. I will see you later.